H&M Drug, and we know the cure of conduct store. On 8:30, 8:30 well on Saturday.
It's a need care quick. You want professional to attend you or one. That's you just transport OMT for short. Their staff of highly trained technicians and paramedics get medical help to you quickly and safely during those important first few minutes of an episode. And getting you to the hospital is only part of the process. Efficient, accurate medical assistance while you're getting there is all important too. That's why when you need medical help quickly, you can rely on emergency medical transport, Roanoke, Randolph County, and surrounding areas.
Hi, this is Steve Smith, manager at Russell Dewitt Center in Roanoke. On behalf of the Russell Companies and all the employees at Russell Dewitt Center, I'd like to offer a big congratulations to all the area high school football teams on their efforts this season. Russell Dewitt Center is pleased to have been part of the support of area schools and helping to bring you area high school football on Eagle 102.3. We also want to thank you for your business and pledge our continued efforts to provide you with the finest products and service available. Come see us at Russell Dewitt Center, Highway 431, Roanoke.
Lafayette Nursing Home is a long-term care facility providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
It's fall, and the ever-changing weather can make it hard to keep your home comfortable. Don't sweat it. Talk to the specialists at Bain Heating and Air Conditioning for help. Right now, they're offering up to a $1,600 rebate on a qualifying new Lennox system that can give you the control you need and the comfort you want. Call Bain Heating and Air Conditioning today at 1-800-894-3353. Alabama license number 12072. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. 7:03 left. Before we kick off here in Fultondale, Alabama, matchup between the Wildcats and the Tigers of Randolph County. Levi, let's look at some impact players for Fultondale. What you got?
Fultondale, we already talked about the person that we're going to look at the most to stand out to us, and that's number 4, Jason Jones. He's going to be playing quarterback. I'm not sure if he plays any defense and if he does, what position, but he is a sophomore, standing at 6 foot, 165 pounds. He's a good athlete. We saw him, in some film, and he's just a really great athlete. Also, Garen Tolliver, he's really tall and he's really fast. He's 6'1", 190 pounds. He's a senior. And speaking of seniors, he's one of 15 seniors on this football team. They have a pretty good senior staff. Talking about defense, Cameron Silman, he plays middle linebacker, standing at 5'8". 5'8", that's not right. It says 140 pounds, but on the film he looked a lot bigger, but he's a sophomore this year. And he's going to stand out on the defensive side of them on stopping the run. And against other teams I watch him, he's really good at, stopping the run for them.
All right, Randolph County getting ready to face off with Fultondale, looking for the captains right now. Captains from Fultondale. That's number 34, the star running back, Joshua Stanton. Number 53, Brandon Kelly, BK Kelly. And for Randolph County, it's all of the seniors. Andrew Prestridge, Brody Wortham, and let's see. They're getting ready to go to the coin toss now.
I think I see Richard and EJ
Richard Bledsoe.
and Andrew and Brody up front.
Yeah. 4 up front from left to right, Richard Bledsoe, EJ Clark, Andrew Prestridge, Brody Wortham from left to right. We're getting ready for the coin toss. And Eric not down there yet, but we will give you the results of the coin toss. Got about 4.5 minutes, according to the clock, to get ready for this game. A huge game tonight in round 2. One of the best round 2 matchups in the state.
Yeah, I do agree. This is going to be a great football game between two great football teams, and it's tough to say right now. We haven't even seen them play, but we've seen film and we've watched Brody and them play, and they're both really good football teams.
Yeah, definitely excited about watching this game. Glad to be here, and wonderful wonderful facilities here in Fultondale and great hospitality.
Oh yeah, great hospitality. We're on the Fultondale side, and we're sitting in the press box. I'm sitting on the 50-yard line, straight up.
We're not sitting out in the cold.
Yeah,
it's real nice up here. All right, so not sure who wins the toss. I think Fultondale wins the toss, and they're going to elect to get the football, and that's I was kind of expecting that with how good their quarterback is. I'd give him the ball as quick as possible.
Yeah, I think they're trying to strike fear into the Tigers right now.
He'll put you in a hole real fast.
Yeah, he will, and it's good to see these players right here from the Randolph County Tigers and the Fultondale Wildcats. They're both look to be in the zone.
All right, got about 3 minutes left. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
You know, some of us were just born with dull or discolored teeth, but they don't have to stay that way. In just about an hour, Dr. Michael Edwards can give you that $1 million bright white smile you've always wanted. That's all the time it takes in his office, or you may elect to do it at home. Dr. Edwards also offers a convenient 3-week at-home whitening program. Both are completely safe and approved by the American Dental Association and the FDA. Don't let dull or discolored teeth keep you from smiling. Call Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
Life is a tough game, and when it gets tougher, say from auto accidents, falls, or even medical conditions, the Expert Rehabilitation Services can get you back in the game. Nowhere can you find better rehab services than the Rehab Center at TRC, formerly known as The Inn. New name, same great service with intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapy 6 days a week. Our therapists are trained in hip and knee replacement, strokes, amputations, cardiac disease, and many other debilitating diseases. The Rehab Center at Trailers Retirement Community covers East Alabama and West Georgia's premier rehab center. Call 334-863-3500.
At RMC, we love serving people in small towns throughout Northeast Alabama. But there's nothing small about the care we provide. For example, we're a member of the UAB Cancer Network, have been awarded the Blue Distinction Award for cardiac care by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, and are rated in the top 5% in the country by the Commission on Cancer. It's not about the size of the town. It's about the strength of our regional health system. Regional Medical Center. Advanced technology. Advanced care.
Are you ready to start the next chapter of your life? New student early registration for spring semester at Southern Union State Community College is November 28th and 29th at the Opelika campus and November 30th at the Wadley and Valley campuses. Regular registration for spring semester is January 4th, 5th, and 8th at all campuses. Your future starts now. Check out Southern Union State Community College at suscc.edu. Classes begin January 9th.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for round 2 action, and here we go. And there's a flag, definitely offsides on RCHS kicking team. I don't know, he was running up to the ball, and if it was baseball, it would have been a balk.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what was going on right there, but it looks like number 20, Braxton Daniels, talking it over with his coach on the sideline.
Braxton was kicking real good last Thursday night. Back deep for the kickoff. Ball down number Jason Jones, running back 22, Walter Blair. Right up middle here. Full one, the top chose to get the ball first. Now Randolph County lining up, getting ready to go. Here we go. Round 2 action. This kick straight up in the air to about the 40-yard line over the sideline, and he'll be down there, catch by the Wildcat player, being able to hold on to the ball. And the Wildcats will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
And laying the large lick on that play was number 21, someone we know very well. That's Jay Wright.
Jay Wright plays fullback on this offense and plays a little bit of linebacker defense. Well, here we go. Jason Jones all along, and here we go. Shotgun set. He's all by himself in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Jason takes the snap, looks to his right, throws a little pass out in the flats, number 22. And a big hit over here at about the 49, but that's close to a first down.
Yeah, it'll be right here on the Wildcat 49, really close to the 50-yard line. The nose might actually be close to the 50.
They say first down Wildcats, so 1 pass, 1 first down for Fultondale. Fultondale getting ready to go. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Jason Jones back in the backfield by himself. He'll bring a man in motion. That's Moore in the backfield. Derek Moore. He'll take the snap, Hand it off to Derek Moore over the left side. Moore's got room. Moore's to the 40, inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Another Wildcat first down.
Tackle made by the middle linebacker, number 24, Aaron Knight, and he was the last resort, or that would have been 6 for the Wildcats.
So now 1st and 10 for the Fultondale Wildcats at the 36-yard line. Shotgun set for Jason Jones. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. He's got a single back to either side of him in the backfield. He'll run an option over the left side. He's going to toss it to number 22. He's got speed, he's got room, and he's got a first down.
Pushed out of bounds by number 9, Dante Davenport, on the far side of the field.
Walter Blair with a big run right there for a Wildcats first down. 3 plays for Fultondale and 3 first downs. First down all the way to about the 22-yard line. Fultondale on the Randolph County 22. They're in the shotgun. 2 receivers bunched up on either side. Number 34, the running back, Joshua Stanton, off of Jones' right hip. Jones is going to take this one himself over the right side, looking for running room. He's at the 21, at the 20. Inside the 20, there's a flag on the play.
That's going to be a block in the back on number 21 of the Wildcats. That was against number 14, Trey Terrell, for the Tigers, and it was an easy call for the referees.
Yeah, Khalil Yao with the flag on the play. That'll back Fultondale up. Randolph County needed that after what's happened to them the last 3 plays. That'll back Fultondale up some. So that'll back them up and make it 1st and 20 now for the Wildcats of Fultondale. RCHS coming out in their usual 4-3 defense. Richard Bledsoe playing defensive tackle. Shotgun set. They'll bring a man in motion over the right side. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Jason Jones snaps it. He's looking to the left side. He's running it. Looking for running room. He'll cut it back inside. Big hit over there. He'll get a gain of 2, but he paid for it.
Yeah, he's going to have to watch out because taking big licks from the Randolph County Tigers might hurt him in the long run.
All right, now 2nd and long for the Wildcats. They're lining up in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Jones in the shotgun. Moore, his running back, off his right hip. Jones rolling to his right, looking over the top. Throws it, and it is complete. They'll say incomplete, actually. It looked like 21 had his hands under the ball, but they'll say it's an incomplete pass to Yao. Make it 3rd and long now for the Wildcats. 3rd and about 19 now for the Wildcats. You got to watch for Jones here. He might can have good coverage, but he can find somebody, or he'll call his own number and he can hurt you. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. The running back, Derek Moore, off the right hip of Jason Jones. Jones snaps it, fakes it to his running back. Looking over the left side, he's looking long. Looking for somewhere to throw. RCHS going to tackle him. He's making some moves, but RCHS gets him down. No first down. It's going to be 4th and about 13 there. Defensive coordinator from RCHS, happy. I think that's actually Coach Drummond that was very hyped up after the play.
Yep, Coach Drummond, he's known for his energy and excitement.
Coach Drummond, not hard to spot. I think he's like 6'6". Not a hard man to spot on that RCHS sideline. 4th down and about 13. They're going to go for it. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Derek Moore, the running back, off of Jason Jones' left hip. Jones snaps it, dropping back to pass. Looking over his right side, turns back to the left, and he's being chased down from behind. He throws it. It's intercepted. Andrew Prestridge. Prestridge down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like number 1, Trenton Lane, got a paw down on number 4, Jones of the Wildcats right before he threw the football, and I think it may have interfered with his pass a little bit.
And Trenton Lane coming off the defensive end on the strong side defensive end over there, making a good play. So now it's 1st and 10, Randolph County from the 25-yard line. 9:30 left in the first quarter. Still no score. This is Randolph County's first possession. They're probably going to line up in the wishbone, and they will. Wishbone set, Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the 2 backs in the backfield. And number 8, Atario Hester, the fullback. The handoff over the right side, Aaron Knight. And Aaron gets a gain of about 3 on the play. Make it 2nd and 7 now. Just the bread and butter for the Randolph County offense, as we've seen all year long.
It is, Kyle, and they're behind this really, really great offensive line, and they got a great push right there. And it was just a great job and a great play call to start the drive for the Tigers.
Wishbone set, Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the 2 edges of the bone in the backfield. Number 8, Atario Hester, the fullback. Brody under center. Brody snaps it. He's looking long for Andrew Prestridge. Throws it over the top. Andrew didn't get it. Almost intercepted. Just one-on-one coverage out there. The 50-50 ball, and no one came down with it. You got to try it.
You got to, and that's just typical Pat Prestridge looking for the best receiver on the field and one-on-one coverage, and it looks like Coach Busby had his confidence in his far side corner, number 5, James Gowdy.
Yeah, it was good coverage over there by number 5. Wishbone set. Same 2 guys at the edge of the bone. They'll bring Aaron Knight over the right side. Here's the toss over the right side to Trent Lane. Lane's got running room. Lane's got a first down. There he goes down the sideline. He's getting run down from behind. Runs through a man. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Trent Lane all the way to the house.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is from the 29, so that's a 71-yard touchdown run from Trenton Lane.
Trent Lane made a beautiful play on defense on the first drive, hitting Jason Jones from behind and kind of slowing him down on that 4th down play, and now he gets pay dirt. His first carry tonight, too. Water bucket formation here for Randolph County. Aaron Knight, the man that's over there by himself, looking for the flip. They're not going to do it. So Buck Hurd lining up for the PAT. Brody to hold. Snap, the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. Randolph County 7, Fultondale 0 with 8:35 left in the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on 94.7 WLWE.
Any football coach can tell you that it takes a great game plan to succeed. Knowing what you want to do and how to do it, blended with the talents on your team, creates a winning combination. The same holds true in your financial life. And at First State Bank, we have accounts, loans, and financial services to tailor to your unique needs and goals. Backed by experienced and professional bankers, exceptional service, and prompt responses. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender in Lineville, Wadowee, and Ashland.
It's a fact. When you need medical care quickly, you want a professional there to attend to you or your loved one. That's why you need Emergency Medical Transport, or EMT for short. Their staff of highly trained technicians and paramedics get medical help to you quickly and safely during those important first few minutes of an episode. And getting you to the hospital is only part of the process. Efficient, accurate medical assistance while you're getting there is all important too. That's why when you need medical help quickly, you can rely on Emergency Medical Transport, Roanoke, Randolph County, and surrounding areas.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, Braxton Daniel, to kick off for the Randolph County Tigers. This one straight up in the air to about the 40-yard line. And there's Tigers all over him. He is marked down at the 40-yard line. He called for a fair catch on that one. And when you call for a fair catch, you're supposed to have a little bit of leeway, but he had a Tiger in his face. Definitely could have been a penalty.
It could have been a penalty, Kyle. And it looks like the Wildcats are going to set up on the 40-yard line. Let's see what Coach Busby has up his sleeve this drive to keep the steam rolling his way.
Shotgun set for Jones. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Running back Derek Moore off his right hip. Here's the snap. Jones looking for a curl route over the far side. Beautiful pass, and that one's going to go for 9 yards. If he didn't step out of bounds right there, he might have been still running.
Yeah, that was a big gamble from number 9, Dante Davenport, to try and make the pick right there. You just got to play that one safe. They got a lot of dangerous runners out here, and you can't gamble like that.
2nd and 1 now. Here comes Jason Jones once again. Derek Moore, the running back, and whistles blow before the play. They're letting RCHS get subs in. So 2 wide receivers stacked to either side for Fultondale. Derek Moore, the running back, off the right hip of Jason Jones. And referee's talking to Coach Pat Prestridge. It was one of like hand warmer things Randolph County had thrown down on the field that needed to get taken off. So now they've cleared the field of play. And here we go. Shotgun set, 2 receivers bunched to either side. Jason Jones, the quarterback, takes the snap, and he'll hand it off up the middle to number 2. He's looking for running room. He might have got the first down. He was 2nd and 1. I think he got 1.5.
Yeah, I think he got forward progress on that one, but that was a good job by the Tigers to make sure he didn't get any more than 1 yard.
Derek Moore, the running back, with the carry on that play. 5:55 left in the first quarter. Wadley touchdown, 6-0. Shotgun set now. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side for Jason Jones. He'll bring a man in motion, take the snap, hand it off up the middle to number 2. He's looking for running room over the edge, and a good tackle over here. Is that E.J. Clark? Yes, it is.
Yeah, E.J. Clark making the big solo tackle right there. And
credit Dante Davenport as well for stringing that out. Just couldn't make the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line for the Wildcats. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Derek Brown, the running back, off of Jones' left hip. Here's a snap to Jones. He's looking right and whistles. False start on the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's number 7. It looks like it's going to go against number 7 of the Wildcats. He got a little bit of extra start on that play, and he got him.
So that'll back him up and make it 2nd and 15 now for the Wildcats.
Penalty's the only thing that's setting them back right now.
7:34 left in the first quarter. RCHS 7, Fultondale 0. Wildcats in the gun. 3 receivers to the far side, a single receiver to the near side. Brown, the running back. Jones dropping back to pass, looking over the right side. No one there. He's rolling to his left, looking downfield. Dangerous. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete pass from Jason Jones right there.
Yeah, and it was defended by number 37 of the Tigers. That was Ladarius Calloway, and some of the Wildcat fans looking for a yellow flag on the field, but none seen so far.
3rd and 15 now from their own 45-yard line. Fultondale setting up in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones, the quarterback, is running back Derek Moore. There's a snap. Jones looking over his left side, looking long, throws it over the top, and got it. Number 11. Big hit from Andrew Prestridge, but that's a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, and there was just a little bit of that is actually Andrew's man. He was playing straight over the center, but that is his coverage right there, and they left him open a little too long, and he saw him. Good pass by Jones right there.
Great catch by Lucas Wells on the play for a Wildcat first down on 3rd and 15. 1st and 10 now from the 31-yard line of Randolph County. Here's the snap in the shotgun, the handoff over the right side to Moore. Hello, Richard Bledsoe. Nice to see you. It's a 1-yard gain as Richard Bledsoe hops on the running back's back, and that'll be 2nd and 9.
Honestly, Kyle, I wouldn't want Richard Bledsoe jumping on my back weighing 284 pounds.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you in that boat. 2nd and 9 now. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Jones, the quarterback. Number 2, Derek Moore, the running back, off his right hip. Here's a snap to Jones, rolling out to his right side. Looking, he's got 21. Good pass, good catch. Down to the 25-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and about 4 for the Wildcats.
Tackle made by number 14, Trey Terrell, playing in the flats at outside linebacker. Good tackle right there and getting him out of bounds.
So 3rd and 4 from the Tiger 25. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Moore, the running back, off of Jones' left hip. Jones snaps it. Quarterback draw. He's going up the middle. He's got a first down inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Jason Jones. Jason Jones, a 4-star prospect, class of 2020, the number 2 rated wide receiver in the state of Alabama. Said he wants to play quarterback in college. But like I said, Sounds a lot like Ardarius Stewart. Field goal, going for the PAT now. There's a flag. There's a flag on the play. Dead ball, offsides on the defense. So that'll move Fultondale a little bit closer. Fultondale going for the PAT here as Jason Jones runs one in from 25 yards out. It makes it 7-6. Fultondale within a PAT of tying this one up. 6:10 left. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. So we're tied at 7 with 6:10 left in the first quarter. Take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Lafayette Nursing Home is a long-term care facility providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street, Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke can help you get to a better state, because Ken Seifert will talk with you, listen to you, and help you put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Here comes the kickoff from Fultondale. We're tied at 7 here in Fultondale, Alabama, between RCHS and the Wildcats of Fultondale. Trent Lane on the carry on the kickoff. He gets up to about the 33-yard line, and that's where Randolph County starts 1st and 10.
This will be the second drive for the Tigers tonight. Let's see what they do and if they can convert on a long run or if they try and string out a long drive.
1st and 10, Randolph County from their own 33-yard line. They'll line up in the wishbone once again. Single wide receiver to the near side is Andrew Prestridge. Trent Lane and Aaron Knight, the two edges of the bone in the backfield, and Atario Hester, the fullback. Brody Wortham under center. Brody snaps it, hands it off over to the left side, and Aaron Knight still turning those legs. He's got a first down. He's to the 50, still going to the 45-yard line.
Good run right there by the running back, number 1, Lane, for the Tigers, and it looked like there was a Fultondale Wildcat trying to bring him down, but he just kept on turning those feet backwards, and it kept the ball going because the momentum was coming forward.
Yeah, Trent was getting a little help from his lineman right there being pushed down the field, but that's totally legal. Wishbone set, two edges of the bone in the backfield, Knight and Lane. Atario Hester, the fullback. Prestridge all by himself out there. Option play, toss to Aaron Knight over the right side. Aaron Knight gets a gain of 8 or 9 on the play.
Aaron Knight and Trenton Lane, they're just a great dynamic duo, and when you put those together and you run them both ways, they're great at blocking for one another as well.
So 2nd and 1, or 2nd and 2 now. Line up in the wishbone once again. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight, Atario Hester, fullback. Andrew Prestridge out here on the near side by himself. Brody calling an audible. 10 seconds on the play clock. Brody snaps it, hands it off over the right side to Aaron Knight. Aaron going to the edge. And Aaron is right at the sticks at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and the forward progress and a little bit of that second effort from number 24, Knight, will cause them to call an official timeout to measure.
Yeah, I think they might have to measure this one. It's really close to being a first down. And they will. So we're going to take this time to read a PSA from AHSAA. In Alabama, good sportsmanship is a high school tradition, whether at home or on the road. Make our schools, our communities, and our students proud by displaying positive sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship and positive citizenship are vital in the development of good citizens. The AHSAA gladly welcomes the challenge of being a leader in sportsmanship and in continuing the proud tradition. So it's a first down for Randolph County down to the Wildcat 35-yard line. Randolph County just sticking to the bread and butter, sticking to their guns, running the football. Wishbone said once again. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight, Atario Hester, the fullback. Brody's under center. Andrew Prestridge lined up on the far side all by himself. It's a snap to Brody. Brody looking for a pass over the top, looking for Andrew, too high. Had a little 10-yard curl route there.
Yeah, and he was open, and he had the right timing down, and the ball was just a little bit out in front of Andrew, and it was a little high.
So the Tigers facing 2nd and 10 now from the 35-yard line. Wishbone set, same formation. Tario Hester, the fullback. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the running backs. Prestridge by himself on the right side. Brody under center. E.J. Clark lined up on the left side of the line. They'll run a counter play to Aaron Knight. Aaron Knight all the way inside the 25.
Yeah, and he looked like he almost got swooped up in the backfield, but he was able to avoid the tackle, or the would-be tackler, I should say, and get the ball up to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, this one's close. This one's close. They're going to measure this one, I believe, because this one's real close to being a first down again, and they will measure. So win or lose, the name of the game is sportsmanship in AHSAA, education-based high school athletics. The lesson learned on the court and in the bleachers is good sports are winners no matter what the score. Support high school athletics with good sportsmanship. First down, Randolph County after the measurement. Aaron Knight and Trent Lane just running like they do not want to go home. First and 10 now at the 25-yard line, or just an inch inside the 25. Wishbone once again. Brody under center. Hester, the fullback. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the running backs. Here's a snap handoff over the right side to Aaron Knight. Good play in the middle right there from Fultondale to stop him after a gain of about 3 or 4.
Tackle made by number 15, Jalen Sims of the Wildcats, and he came and made a big play.
Sims plugged the hole on that one.
He did. He did a great job plugging the hole.
2nd and about 7 now. Brody getting the play from Coach Prestridge. 15 seconds on the play clock. Randolph County now lining up in the wishbone once again. He's got E.J. Clark to the left side. Tario Hester, the fullback, Lane, and Knight. They'll fake it to him. Looking for Andrew over the top. Throws it up high, too high for Andrew Prestridge. Brody's just throwing a little bit too high. 2 passes to Andrew. They're both being just a tad too high.
B.K. Kelly, or it says B.K., so I'm guessing that stands for Brandon Kelly, but he was there to be in Brody's face to make sure that pass went a little high.
And at the end of the first quarter, Wadley 6, Isabella 0. So the Dogs on top so far. 3rd and 7 now for Randolph County. There's 10 seconds left on the play clock. Brody still trying to get the play in. 5, 4, trying to get everybody down. 2, 1. Coach Prestridge calls a timeout. Ready to call a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break with them. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Southern Ambulance Transport is always on call and always there when you need them. And we hope you don't need them, but if you do, call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367. They are your reliable emergency and non-emergency transportation, the highest quality of service. Southern Ambulance Transport is always ready. Call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367.
Hi, this is Steve Smith, manager at Russell Dewitt Center in Roanoke. On behalf of the Russell companies and all the employees at Russell Dewitt Center, I'd like to offer a big congratulations to all the area high school football teams on their efforts this season. Russell Dewitt Center is pleased to have been part of the support of area schools and helping to bring you area high school football on Eagle 102.3. We also want to thank you for your business and pledge our continued efforts to provide you with the finest products and service available. Come see us at Russell Dewitt Center, Highway 431, Roanoke.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Wishbone set, Brody under center. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight with the edges of the bone in the backfield. Otario Hester, the fullback. Brody snaps it on third down and whistles blow. Let's see what the call is. It is false start on the offense. That'll back the Tigers up 5.
Yeah, I think that was number 8 of the Tigers. I think that's going to go against Otario Hester right there.
So now it's going to be 3rd and about 12. 3rd and 12 now for Randolph County. 20 seconds left on the play clock. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. E.J. Clark, Trent Lane, and Trey Terrell on the near side. Brody dropping back, throws a screen pass to Aaron Knight. Aaron Knight cutting it back up. He's inside the 20, still running down to the 10, still carrying Wildcats inside the 5. Let's see where they call him down at. They'll say he's down at the 10. Aaron Knight will not be stopped.
He won't be stopped, Kyle. Aaron Knight is only a junior this year, but he's making sure these seniors don't have to put these pads away.
1st and goal. 1st and goal now from about the 9-yard line. Wishbone set, Trent Lane, Aaron Knight. The edges of the bone in the backfield. Here's the snap, handoff over the right side to Knight. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and then slammed down. Let's see where they mark it. Inside the 5-yard line at about the 4.
Looks like he put a solid spin move on that would-be tackler, the first one to make the play, to make the tackle, but it's hard to see who actually was there to bring him down. There was a host of Wildcats around him.
Yeah, he's taking some big shots. Just keeps on running. Wishbone said once again, let's see if Trent Lane gets it this time. Here's the snap, and they'll hand it off to Lane over the left side. Lane diving for the end zone. I think he's down at the 1. He is. 3rd and goal from the 1 now.
3rd and goal from the 1. This is a big situation for both teams. Fultondale trying to stop the conversion, and the Tigers trying to put 6 more on the board.
Tigers trying to put 6 more on the board, and Wadley just did put 6 more on the board. Wadley 13, Isabella 0. That one's in the 2nd quarter. Wishbone set, 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, handoff over the left side. Trent Lane's going to dive in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. Great play right there from Trent Lane. He'll just run over the left side and dive into the end zone for the touchdown. We've got 1:40 left in the 1st quarter, 13-7 right now, Randolph County. Book Herd lining up for the PAT. And they're not going to line up in the water bucket this time. They're just going to line up in the regular PAT formation and tell them to kick it. And the snap, the hold, and the kick is up, and it is right down the pipe. Kick is good, 14-7. Randolph County with 1:40 left in the 1st quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Are you ready to start the next chapter of your life? New student early registration for spring semester at Southern Union State Community College is November 28th and 29th at the Opelika campus and November 30th at the Wadley and Valley campuses. Regular registration for spring semester is January 4th, 5th, and 8th, all campuses. Your future starts now. Check out Southern Union State Community College at suscc.edu. Classes begin January 9th.
Life is a tough game, and when it gets tougher, say from auto accidents, falls, or even medical conditions, the Expert Rehabilitation Services can get you back in the game. Nowhere can you find better rehab services than the Rehab Center at TRC, formerly known as the Inn. New name, same great service with intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapy 6 days a week. Our therapists are trained in hip and knee replacement, strokes, amputations, cardiac disease, and many other debilitating diseases. The Rehab Center at Traylor's Retirement Community covers East Alabama and West Georgia's premier rehab center. Call 334-863-3500.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Here comes the kick from Braxton Daniel. This one's going to go down to about the 20-yard line, and it'll be fielded by number 2. He's going up the near sideline. He's slammed down at about the 24-yard line. Good kick coverage there by Randolph County. So 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line will be the Wildcats of Fultondale. Shotgun set for Jones. He has 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Derek Moore off his right hip. They'll blow the play in. And Jones getting ready for the snap. Jones snaps it, looking over his left side, looking long, throws it over the top, and it is caught by number 11. That's a big gain all the way down to the Randolph County 45-yard line. Just found a little hole over the middle of the defense.
They do, and that's the second time they've done that, Kyle. What do they have? What is Randolph County going to do to stop that one play that's converted 2 first downs for them?
Shotgun set for Jones. 1st and 10, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's the snap. He's rolling out to his right, looking for number 21. Throws a curl route to him. He's got it. Trey Terrell making the tackle, but not until he gets a gain of about 7 on the play. Number 21, Khalil Yao runs some good routes. I'll give him that. 2nd and 4 now for the Wildcats. Shotgun set, 3 guys to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones, the quarterback. Moore, the running back, off his left hip. Jones takes a snap. He's running it over the right side, trying to run from Richard Bledsoe. A good crackback block over there, and a big tackle behind the line. I think that was Trent Lane. Not sure, though.
That would be number 21, Jay Wright, and number 1, Trenton Lane on the tackle.
A good tackle right there. 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and 5 for Fultondale. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if they just let the clock run out.
And E.J. Clark took a big lick on that play.
And that's the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 2-minute break. Randolph County up 14-7. You're listening to Tiger Football on WLWE 94.7.
It's a Southern tradition as old as the land itself. When people gather, we bring food. Good food. Lots and lots of good food. Well, tradition just got easier. Now at Jack's, we do catering. Hand-breaded fried chicken and tenders made from scratch biscuits, southern sides, and sweet tea. From a dozen biscuits for your morning meeting to a big game tailgate for your crew, Jack's Catering makes it easy. Order online at eatatjacks.com, and we'll have it ready when you get here. Hand-breaded southern chicken, hearty sides, biscuits, and sweet tea. They're going to love you when you walk through the door. If you can't be there yourself, send the party to them with a Jack's gift card. Whether you're feeding 1 person or 100, a Jack's gift card makes it simple. Catering, gift cards, it's easier than ever to take classic Southern flavor wherever you go. Jack's, all about the South.
Looking for that beautiful, unique floral arrangement? Well, look no further than Julie's Flowers and Gifts, located behind Burger King in Roanoke. They specialize and take pride in their signature designs. Always elegance in design, using high-quality, fresh, and silk flowers. Every customer is unique, and every design is unique for that customer. Stop by or call 334-863-6001, and also visit them online at Julie's Flowers and Gifts, RoanokeAL.com, or check them out on Facebook.
Every town has one, that friendly hometown restaurant that serves good food every day. In Roanoke, it's Gedney's Restaurant and Grill on Highway 431. What are you doing for lunch tomorrow? You could be enjoying Gedney's Lunch Buffet, home-style vegetables with a choice of meat. Give us a call at 863-8272 or come by and see why everyone eats at Gedney's. Gedney's Restaurant and Grill, more than just a steakhouse, located on 431 in Roanoke.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back on 3rd down and 5. Jason Jones rolled out to the left side and was hit from behind and taken down for a 2-yard loss, and now it's 4th and 7. Jason Jones lining up in the shotgun to go for it. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones in the gun. Moore, his running back, off his left hip.
They're looking for number 11 right here.
Jones snaps it, looking for number 7 on a slant route. He's rolling out to the right. Throws it over the top. This one is complete for a first down.
Close call right there. I don't think an official saw it, but number 77 of the Fultondale Wildcats did get a bit of a tug on the back of number 55's jersey. That is Sims, I believe. Nicholas Sims, yes.
1st and 10 now for the Wildcats. They are at the Randolph County 30. Score is 14-7. 11:05 left in the second quarter. Lining up in a split back set now. Here's a snap, the handoff over the right side to 22. 22 looking for running room. They say he'll get a gain of 2 or 3. That is Walter Blair over the right side.
Close game right here, Kyle. They just pushed, the Wildcats just pushed inside the red zone of the Tigers, and it's a close ball game. Tigers on top, 14-7 right now, so pretty hyped up situation for both football teams.
2nd and 8 now from the 28. Shotgun set. Here's a sweep over the left side. Big hit right there. That is number 9, Dante Davenport. Dante took his legs out from under him there. Beautiful, beautiful play. Now it's going to be 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Definitely in 4-down territory. Jones coming out at quarterback. He's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. 2 running backs, 1 off of each hip. That is number 2 Moore and 22 Blair. He throws it over the top, and it's incomplete to number 22. Big hit once again by Dante Davenport. He had number 7 going across the middle of the field, Nathan Dunavant. He had him wide open over the middle of the field, and number 22 is down. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
In the banking business and would like to thank you, the customers, for making us your bank of choice. First State Bank is always happy to help you with any of your financial needs, whether it's your first checking account or applying for a loan. Stop by any of our 3 locations in Wedowee, Lineville, or Ashland for a friendly and unique banking experience. First State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Blair hops back up, walking over the sidelines. He's hyped up. Hopefully he is just fine and will come back into the game either the next drive or in 2 plays. Glad he's back up and moving, though. He's back in the huddle. He's ready to go. It's a tough kid because that was a hard lick. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take this time to read a PSA from the AHSAA. Good sportsmanship is a top priority for the AHSAA and our member schools. While you enjoy this outstanding event, please give all student athletes your positive support and encouragement. Booing, taunting, and derogatory remarks directed at opponents or contest officials are unsportsmanlike and unacceptable. And that is our 3rd and final PSA from the AHSAA. It's 20-7 now, Widely on top of Isabella. I'm happy to see that score. Fist bump.
I had to give a fist bump to that one. This is good to hear that score.
Randolph County up 14-7 with 9:42 left in the second quarter. Widely was ranked the best offense and the best defense in the state in all classifications. Fultondale was in the top 10 in offense, by the way. They have a very potent offense.
And as we can see, they're very good at being able to convert 4th down. And this is that situation where if you're Pat Prestridge, you got to depend on your defense, and your defense is you're dependent on needs to step up and make a play to keep that from 4th down from being converted.
Jason Jones in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones snaps it, dropping back, looking over the middle. He's rolling out to the right side, throws it over the top. He's wide open. Oh, it hit him in the chest, and he dropped it. Number 21 is wide open, Khalil Yao. And it hit Yao right in the chest and bounced off his numbers.
It's the worst place to get hit, Kyle. We've said that before, right in the numbers.
Very similar to the Kobe Nunn play on 4th down last week where the ball kind of floated over a defender, hit him in the chest, and fell down.
Yeah, and I think that Yao was thinking it was going to
Be deflected.
Deflected by Davenport.
All right. So now after that turnover on downs, it's 1st and 10 Randolph County from the Fultondale 34-yard line. Randolph County trying to capitalize. They'll line up in the wishbone set once again. No, never mind. They're not in the wishbone set. Excuse me. Or, yeah, now they are. They swap back into it. Atario Hester, the fullback. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight. They'll bring Lane in motion over the left side. That's a toss over the left side to Aaron Knight. Oh, stiff arm over the left side. He's all the way up to about the 48-yard line. Aaron Knight with a big first down.
It was a 14-yard pickup right there, Kyle. Good run by Aaron Knight. Good blocking on the stalk blocking receiver on the far side, and good blocking from the running back, number 1, Trenton Lane.
1st and 10 now from their own 48-yard line. Wishbone set, Atario Hester, the fullback. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight, the 2 edges of the bone in the backfield. Andrew Prestridge in one-on-one coverage to the near side. Brody calling for an audible. 5 seconds on the play clock. Brody snaps it, hands it off over the right side, and a good push by the defensive line from the Wildcats. He'll get a gain of 1. I'll give him 1 on the play.
Forward progress, pushing forward for 1 yard. Was a good job by the Fultondale defense and the front 7 of the defense to keep him from contained.
Marengo 12, Georgiana 0. Yeah, I'm surprised as you guys are.
And if I'm not mistaken, if Marengo wins, we'll be at home with the Bulldogs next week, correct?
I don't think so. I think they travel either way.
They do travel either way?
So. Because Marengo's traveling this week to Georgiana, so they travel either way. Wishbone set once again. 4 seconds on the play clock. They'll fake the handoff, looking for Andrew Prestridge. Brody's going to roll out to the left side and try to run it, and they take him down after a gain of 1. 3rd and 8 now.
Tried to run that one receiver route to Andrew Prestridge, and nothing going for that so far. This game that he's called that number 2 or 3 times, and good coverage by the cornerback on the far side against Prestridge.
So Wadley 20, Isabella 7. That one's in the second quarter. Your score right here: RCHS 14, Fultondale 7. 7:30 left in the second quarter. So Randolph County is going to call a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Care facility, providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
It's a fact. When you need medical care quickly, you want a professional there to attend to you or your loved one. That's why you need Emergency Medical Transport, or EMT for short. Their staff of highly trained technicians and paramedics get medical help to you quickly and safely during those important first few minutes of an episode. And getting you to the hospital is only part of the process. Efficient, accurate medical assistance while you're getting there is all important too. That's why when you need medical help quickly, you can rely on Emergency Medical Transport, Roanoke, Randolph County, and surrounding areas.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
And on 3rd and long, an end-around play to E.J. Clark. And this one goes for a big first down for Randolph County. We've seen many Randolph County games this year, and we have not seen that play once.
We have not, Kyle, and that looks like that's something that Prestridge has had in his book, stuffed deep in the back.
So now 1st and 10 from the Fultondale 35-yard line for Randolph County. They're lining up in the wishbone once again. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the edges of the bone in the backfield. Here's a handoff up the middle to the fullback, Atario Hester. Hester gets a good gain of about 6 on the play. Hester just following big Richard Bledsoe. I don't blame him.
Tackle made by a host of Wildcats on the play. Big second down play coming up for the Tigers.
Wishbone set here for Randolph County. Knight and Lane. Two backs in the backfield. Here's a handoff, a little trap play to Trent Lane. Beautiful tackle right there. It's going to make it 3rd and short. I'm trying to get the number. I think that was 16. A good tackle by number 16 from the Wildcats will bring up 3rd down and about 3 for Randolph County. 6.5 minutes left before halftime. Randolph County up 14-7. So wishbone set. Wishbone set, Trent Lane, Aaron Knight, the two backs in the backfield. False start on the tight end. Definitely a false start on the tight end. That'll back them up 5 yards.
That'll go against E.J. Clark. That was his side of the ball.
Yeah, E.J. got a head start on that one. You could see him lean up. The Fultondale linebackers were blitzing up the A-gap, and E.J. just kind of jumped up when they were doing that. Turned into a flag, and now it's 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for the Randolph County Tigers. Let's see what they do here. They've run wishbone all night long. I don't know if they'll swap it up here.
I think they're going to stay in the wishbone.
And you are right. Wishbone once again. Line up Patario Hester at fullback. 2 running back in the backfield. 4 seconds on the play clock. And here's the fake looking over the top. And almost intercepted. Falls incomplete.
You see Coach Drummond's over there on the sideline. He's standing about the 45 now, and he is not happy with Brody Wortham.
Yeah. Let's see what they do here on 4th down. Let's see if they let Andrew try to pin him deep here, or if they go for it. Andrew Prestridge, the punter for Randolph County, but he's lined up as a wide receiver right now.
And knowing Andrew, he'd put it through the uprights from here.
Yeah. 10 seconds left on the play clock. I think they might have to call a timeout. 5 on the play clock. I formation, Aaron Knight, the D-back. 3 seconds. Timeout, Fultondale. So Fultondale calls a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Term care facility, providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
Hey truck lovers, ready to outfit your truck? CPI Truck sells classic Chevrolet truck parts for your 1947 to 1972 Chevrolet and GMC trucks. CPI Truck also sells a variety of truck accessories for your late model Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, and import trucks. We also have toolboxes, brush guards, window visors, bug shields, and much more. That's CPI Truck. We're located at 750 Highway 431 in Roanoke. Call or stop by 863-8782 or check out our website, cpitruck.com.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
4th and 8, I formation. Aaron Knight dots the eye in the backfield. They'll bring him out in motion to the right side. And here's the snap to Brody. Brody dropping back, looking over the top. Brody throws it incomplete. So now the Fultondale offense gets to come back on the field after an incompletion on 4th down.
Incompletion, Kyle, and I want to talk about something that's been bothering me, and it's probably bothering Brody too, is every pass he's thrown has been over the head of the intended receiver.
Yep. And
that one was intended to number 4, Trey Terrell. Trey only standing at 5'7". He's kind of a shorter guy, but he's a speedy one, but way over his head on that play. I don't even think Andrew could have caught that one.
And that one closer to the sidelines. Shotgun set for Jones. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Jones takes a snap, looking over the left side, looking long. He's still sitting back there. He throws a dart over the middle. This one falls incomplete.
Defended by number 2, Prestridge, and that was good coverage and good protection, pass protection from the offensive line of the Wildcats. He got to sit back there and take a few hops before he darted that one in there for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, he did. I kind of feel like he's thinking about it too much. Instead of playing, he's kind of reading too much into it. Because there's a few passes that he'd have if he just let it just go just a little bit earlier. Shotgun set here. They'll bring a man in motion, and they'll fake the sweep. The quarterback will run it over there. E.J. Clark gets him down after a gain of about 1. E.J. gets him from behind.
Yeah, and also number 6 was leading for him in a blocking, and Andrew Pressure just came in and mowed him from the knee down, and number 4, Jones, went down with his blocker.
So they'll bring in Khalil Yao. Yao has been a hot receiver tonight for Fultondale. He'll line up on the far side in the slot. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones, the quarterback. Jones snaps it. Dropping back to pass, looking over the left side. Richard Bledsoe chasing him down. Looking long is number 4. Now he's going to run it. He's close to the first down, and I think he got it.
He got it, and you see that black marker on the field. It's either white or black usually, and it looked like the ball bounced on the ground for a moment. He might have lost possession.
Picks up a first down for Fultondale. Down to their own 44-yard line. 4.5 minutes left.
Big conversion right there for the Wildcats, and it was on the feet, or legs, I should say, of number 4, Jason Jones.
Jones in the gun this time. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. He'll hand it off up the middle, and a hole, but they'll stop him after a gain of 6 on the play. Derek Moore running it up the middle, gets a gain of 6 yards. I guess 2nd and 4 now. Randolph County 14, Fultondale 7. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first half. Lining up in the shotgun here. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, and a tight end lined up to the left side, to the near side as well. Jones, the quarterback. Brown, the running back. He'll hand it off to him over the left side, and he'll bounce it up for a gain of 2 on the play. That'll kind of cut the yardage in half and make it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he got forward progress right there, but it was a good push by the defensive line of the Tigers. Leading that pack was number 78, Big O, Richard Bledsoe.
Bledsoe's a hard man to handle.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's playing nose guard.
He's been playing nose guard when they swapped to a 3-4, but in a 4-3, he's just playing defensive tackle. But sometimes they'll line him up over the center in a 3-4 if they go to a different package. So now 3rd down, and there's 7 seconds left on the play clock. 2:48 left in the first half. Timeout, Fultondale. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Football season is here, and Big Boys is ready to take all your area high school football orders for banners, T-shirts, and yard signs. At Big Boys in downtown Roanoke, next to the old theater, you can find drones with cameras, Traxxas remote control vehicles, motocross riding gear, and motorcycle helmets. Big Boys also has a huge indoor batting cage. Go by or call Big Boys at 334-863-6427. That's Big Boys in Roanoke, 334-863-6427.
Start your children off with good dental care, and you and they will save money in the long run. That's because small problems can be caught early before they become major problems. Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee can help put your child on the right dental path and keep them there. Teeth sealants can help prevent decay and the sometimes painful results that can make your child afraid of maintaining good dental health. Dr. Edwards offers expanders and space maintainers to keep teeth perfectly aligned and is licensed for pediatric IV sedation. Call Dr. Edwards for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
3rd down and medium for Fultondale. They'll roll out to the left side. Jones looking for somewhere to throw. He passes it over the middle. He's got a man wide open. 1st down inside the 20. Tripped up to the 14-yard line. 1st down, Wildcats. Big 1st down right there for Fultondale. Beautiful job by Jones, rolling out to the left side, looking over the middle, keeping his eyes downfield, evading the pressure, and getting the 1st down throw. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They can get another 1st down. They just have to get inside the 4. Here comes Jones. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. He's got a tight end lined up off of the right tackle. Running back number 2, Derek Moore, off of his right hip. Jones snaps it, hands it off to Moore. Moore gets a cut back, but gets tackled from behind by Trey Terrell, number 14, the cornerback on the near side. Trey's a pretty quick guy, and he was quick on his feet there, getting to the shoestrings of Derek Moore. 2nd and 8 now. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to either side. 2 receivers bunched up to either side. Moore, the running back, off the right hip of his quarterback, Jason Jones. Jones snaps it. He's looking to run it over the right side by himself. He's hit from behind. Jones cutting it back across the other side of the field, hitting the backfield for a loss. A big loss right there. Jones trying to make something out of nothing, but Randolph County there. 3rd and 13 now. 1:25 left in the first half. RCHS up 14-7. Jason Jones coming out in the shotgun once again. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Moore, his running back, off his right hip. Jones takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking over to the left for a slant. Perhaps nobody there. Jones is going to run it himself. Little stutter step. He's to about the 5-yard line. He's at the 6. He's down at the 6. He needed the 4. He's 2 yards short. Well, they say he got the 5. He needed the 4. Yeah, he needed the 4. He's at the 6. 4th and 2. 4th and 2 for Fultondale. 59 seconds left in the first half. Randolph County up by 7. Here comes the quick snap from Fultondale. Jones, the quarterback. He'll bring 2 men in motion to the near sideline. And they'll bring a lineman in motion to the right side. Now they'll bring another man in motion. A lot of eye candy. Here's the snap to Jones. Rolling out to the right side, looking over the top. Throws it over the top, and it is incomplete on 4th down. And the Tigers take over. 53 seconds left in the first half. 14-7 Randolph County as the defense holds on that play. Quay Drake just got an interception, and the Bulldogs have first down on the Isabella 14-yard line. They're driving, but they just called a timeout.
Good to know.
Good to know. 1st and 10 now for Randolph County, and I'm sure they'll just like to run the clock out. And Randolph County gets the ball to start the second half as well. Wishbone set here. They're going to take a knee with Brody. They'll take a knee with Brody. 50 seconds left in the first half. That'll make it 2nd and 12. Got to be careful with the center to quarterback snap as well. And you're real close to almost getting a safety if you keep kneeling it like that. So you got to be really careful.
Yeah, at least the least I would try and do is just kind of get Brody to a little bit of push forward to keep the clock running.
This will be the last snap. Brody's got 9 seconds on the play clock. He sees it. And Brody snaps it. And Brody takes a knee. That'll be the last play of the first half. Your score at the end of the first half, 14-7, Randolph County. We'll take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Randolph County football on WLWE 94.7.
Had a great steak. Go to Gedney's Restaurant and Grill in Roanoke and give yourself a treat. Gedney's Restaurant and Grill features specialty cut steaks, and they use a very special marinade. You'll love it. Gedney's has delicious steaks, starting with the 8-ounce Little Joe's sirloin, or choose the delicious 12-ounce ribeye. If you want a great steak, go to Gedney's. Gedney's Restaurant and Grill, more than just a steakhouse, located on Highway 431 in Roanoke.
Life is a tough game, and when it gets tougher, say from auto accidents, falls, or even medical conditions, the Expert Rehabilitation Services can get you back in the game. Nowhere can you find better rehab services than the Rehab Center at TRC, formerly known as The Inn. New name, same great service with intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapy 6 days a week. Our therapists are trained in hip and knee replacement, strokes, amputations, cardiac disease, and many other debilitating diseases. The Rehab Center at Trailers Retirement Community covers East Alabama and West Georgia's premier rehab center. Call 334-863-3500.
It's a Southern tradition as old as the land itself. When people gather, we bring food. Good food. Lots and lots of good food. Well, tradition just got easier. Now at Jack's, we do catering. Hand-breaded fried chicken and tenders made from scratch biscuits, southern sides, and sweet tea. From a dozen biscuits for your morning meeting to a big game tailgate for your crew, Jack's Catering makes it easy. Order online at eatatjacks.com, and we'll have it ready when you get here. Hand-breaded southern chicken, hearty sides, biscuits, and sweet tea. They're going to love you when you walk through the door. If you can't be there yourself, send the party to them with a Jack's gift card. Whether you're feeding one person or 100, a Jack's gift card makes it simple. Catering, gift cards, it's easier than ever to take classic Southern flavor wherever you go. Jack's, all about the South.
You know, some of us were just born with dull or discolored teeth, but they don't have to stay that way. In just about an hour, Dr. Michael Edwards can give you that $1 million bright white smile you've always wanted. That's all the time it takes in his office, or you may elect to do it at home. Dr. Edwards also offers a convenient 3-week at-home whitening program. Both are completely safe and approved by the American Dental Association and the FDA. Don't let dull or discolored teeth keep you from smiling. Call Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
Lafayette Nursing Home is a long-term care facility providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Fultondale High School at halftime. Randolph County 14, Fultondale 7 is your score. Randolph County band performing right now. Levi, how did we get here?
Kyle, we got here with 3 scores, and that is all. This has been a fast-paced first half between the Fultondale Wildcats and the Randolph County Tigers. But the first team to break ice is our home team, the Randolph County Tigers. Number 1, Trenton Lane, took a big one to the house, 71 yards for a Tiger touchdown. Buck Hurd's PAT put them up 7-0. Fultondale strikes back on the next drive. Number 4, Jones, on a quarterback keeper from the 25. He was dodging some would-be tacklers and took it in for a Fultondale touchdown. And number 26, Victorino's PAT was good to make the score 7-7. Randolph County put the next one on the board, and it's from the same name we heard just a moment ago. Number 1, Trenton Lane, from the 1-yard line. He dove in and put the Tigers on top 13-7, and after Buck Hurd's PAT, he put them up 14-7. And ever since that score in the start of the second quarter, we haven't seen much successful offense to turn them into points. Fultondale got close right there at the end of half. They were on the 3-yard line, I believe, and they were unable to convert the 4th down. And that's where we are, Kyle, 14-7, Tigers on top. And if I'm not mistaken, you said it was 27-7. The Bulldogs of Wadley on top of Isabella right now. I'm pretty sure it's going into halftime by now.
It is. It is halftime at Curtis Lynch Memorial Field. And Wadley got an interception from Quay Drake, drove it down to the 14-yard line, got a penalty that put it back to the 29. And then Connor Fordham hit Quay Drake on a touchdown pass to make it 27-7 at halftime. Wadley taking care of business.
Yeah, and I got the opportunity to talk to Brody before the game, and I sent him a message, and I told him this was a business trip and he needed to take care of business, and he's taking care of business right now as the Tigers are on top by 7. Tigers.
His running backs are definitely taking care of business too.
Oh, yes, Trenton Lane and Aaron Knight, like I said earlier in the game, they are a dynamic duo, and they're both selfless backs. One doesn't mind blocking for the other one. We've seen on multiple occasions where Trent and Aaron were both doing some heavy blocking for one another, and Aaron Knight threw a big block to put that 71 yard touchdown on the board for the Tigers. So this whole Randolph County team is doing excellent tonight. I want to mention that Jason Jones and his Wildcats are doing pretty good as well, just not able to convert. You said that he's a little hesitant with his passing, and it's a big situation. He's putting some big shoes, and he's just got to be able to convert right there on those situations.
All right, some halftime scores. Oxford 14, Muscle Shoals 0. Yellow Jackets looking good. Let's see, we got Weaver playing against, Weaver playing, and trying to find the score for Weaver. Weaver's down 21-7 in the first half. Jacksonville's losing right now. Sachs is playing Dora, and Sachs is on top 24-17. Sachs and 4A, they're undefeated this year. They've had a really good year.
Yeah, Sachs, can't say the same when I was in high school. Sachs wasn't that great of a football team my junior or senior year, but they're doing pretty great this season.
Calera playing Beauregard. Calera up 14-10 on top of Beauregard. And Wadley up 27-7, as we said. See if I can find the Clay Central score real quick.
Do you have a Piedmont score after you look for the Clay Central score?
Piedmont's up 21-7. That one's at halftime against J.B. Pennington. And that game was picked by the AHSAA as the game of the week.
Yeah, both those teams are really good. J.B. Pennington, we haven't seen them play, but they're a great football team, and Piedmont as well. We have seen Piedmont play against the Tigers, and they came out on top by 9. If I'm not mistaken, 40-31, and that was early in the season. I can't wait to see.
The Tigers' only loss this season. The Randolph County Tigers only lost this season. But
and if they make it that far, I can't wait to see that matchup.
We'll be there. If it happens again, we're going to be there. So the halftime score for Clay Central, Demopolis 10, Clay Central 0.
Dang.
And when I mentioned Beauregard's running back, LaDamian Webb, suffered an injury last week. He's out for this week. I don't know how long he'll be out. They said they don't know if they'll even get him back in the playoffs. That is a big hurt as Mr. Alabama football, the Mr. Football in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, he carries a lot of weight for them.
All right, we're going to take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Football season is here, and Big Boys is ready to take all your area high school football orders for banners, T-shirts, and yard signs. At Big Boys in downtown Roanoke next to the old theater, you can find drones with cameras, Traxxas remote control vehicles, motocross riding gear, and motorcycle helmets. Big Boys also has a huge indoor batting cage. Go by or call Big Boys at 334-863-6427. That's Big Boys in Roanoke, 334-863-6427.
Start your children off with good dental care, and you and they will save money in the long run. That's because small problems can be caught early before they become major problems. Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee can help put your child on the right dental path and keep them there. Teeth sealants can help prevent decay and the sometimes painful results that can make your child afraid of maintaining good dental health. Dr. Edwards offers expanders and space maintainers to keep teeth perfectly aligned and is licensed for pediatric IV sedation. Call Dr. Edwards for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
Hi, this is Steve Smith, manager at Russell Dewitt Center in Roanoke. On behalf of the Russell Companies and all the employees at Russell Dewitt Center, I'd like to offer a big congratulations to all the area high school football teams on their efforts this season. Russell Dewitt Center is pleased to have been part of the support of area schools and helping to bring you area high school football on Eagle 102.3. We also want to thank you for your business and pledge our continued efforts to provide you with the finest products and service available. Come see us at Russell Dewitt Center, Highway 431, Roanoke.
Southern Ambulance Transport is always on call and always there when you need them. And we hope you don't need them, but if you do, call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367. They are your reliable emergency and non-emergency transportation, the highest quality of service. Southern Ambulance Transport is always ready. Call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367.
Friday nights in Alabama. That's all you need to say to bring high school football to the front of everybody's minds. sports. Football at all levels is an important part of our state, and support for our teams unmatched. In our role as your true community bank, First State Bank understands this dynamic, and we're proud to bring you tonight's show. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender in Lineville, Wedowee, and Ashland.
Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service of Wedowee is proud to be a sponsor for the area high school football games. There you can find a wide variety of new and used farm equipment. Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service will help you with financing on the spot. They are located just north of Wedowee on Highway 431. Go by or call Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service at 256-363-1132. That's 256-363-1132.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Randolph County 14, Fultondale 7 at halftime. 8:53 left in 8:53 left in halftime. Let's talk some college football. Let's get Eric in on here. Eric, we're going to talk some college football. So Georgia-Auburn, huh? Man, what happened?
Who expected that? Auburn manhandled Georgia, the #1 team in the nation. Wow.
Manhandled is the word.
Hey, and let me give you a weekly Eric fact.
Oh, boy. An Eric fact?
This weekly Eric's fact is Kerryon Johnson is the first Auburn football player to average 148 yards from scrimmage per game since 1985. And Kyle Levi, who do you think was the last player to do that?
1985, that'd be Bo Jackson.
That is correct. Eric fact. Sponsored by WELR 102.3.
Eric has his own show now. Eric does Eric facts.
Yeah, we need to start putting him on a regular stream.
Yeah, my fact is if Kerryon Johnson's not in the Heisman race, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah,
that's my fact.
Yeah, he's a heck of an athlete. I want to throw it down your way since you got that crimson red on today. What's going on with the Crimson Tide?
Well, it's hard when you got 16 linebackers injured.
Hey, that doesn't stop Jalen Hurts from being, one of the best quarterbacks in the nation right now.
Hey, guys, I hope with all those linebackers injured, we get to see one of our hometown boys get in there. Yep. Mr. Trey Drake, Hanley alumni.
I think Trey's like second or third string now after all these injuries, which he's redshirted this year, but they might have to burn it because he's been doing very well at practice. He's been blowing people up at practice. They did a goal line formation, and he blew up Deshaun Hand one day, and he let him know about it in the locker room on Snapchat. He was letting Deshaun Hand know about it. He said, "So Deshaun, what happened on goal line?" He said, "Man, I don't want to talk about it."
Trey Drake, he's a heck of a ball player.
That he is. He'll play for Alabama. Not this year. He'll play down the road. But Alabama playing Mercer tomorrow at 11 a.m. Both teams have an 11 a.m. kickoff. Alabama playing Mercer, Auburn playing UL Monroe.
Yep.
And Auburn's just got to expound on what they did last week. Jared Stidham looked fantastic.
He did. He looked great last week, and so did the rest of the Tiger offense. We were really sound throwing the football, too, and that's exactly what we needed was being able to throw the football well, and we did it. And also something that a former player for the Tigers, Ronnie Brown, thank you. I couldn't think of his first name for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But Ronnie was talking about before the game, he said, the one thing that the Tigers need to do is they need to stop the run and force them to throw the football, and you look what they did. Georgia was able to convert a few third down situations. Put the first score on the board was that big third down conversion on a pass. But other than that, they did really good at stopping the run. I'm proud of the Tigers, and I'm actually really shocked at how the Bulldogs played Saturday.
Fromm made some good throws. It's just he had a lot of drop passes.
He did.
That hurts the confidence when you have a lot of drop passes from his wideouts at Georgia. But he made some good throws. In the fourth quarter, definitely made some great throws. There was some pass interference calls that weren't made, definitely, but it probably wouldn't have affected the score any. I know there was one in the fourth quarter against Riley Ridley that definitely could have been a first down. But, that happens. And Alabama got a lot of linebackers out, but a good plus from last week. Jalen Hurts won the game with his arm. That's something you're going to have to do. There's going to be games like that. It's going to be close, and you're going to have to win the game with your arm and not just your legs. We know he can win it with his legs, but he won it with his arm this time. And Alabama doing a good job running the ball and throwing the ball. We're going to have some better protection on the offensive line.
Hey, guys, SEC college football, who's going to replace Butch Jones at Tennessee? Give us some candidates that pop up in your head right now.
Right now, the number one target for Tennessee, and they have been on him hard, it's John Gruden.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. And he hasn't coached in a while. He's been at ESPN. He's been doing the quarterback camps. He's a very smart man, obviously. But he hasn't touched that field in a while when it comes to coaching a whole team.
Yep, and his contract runs out with ESPN at the end of this year. And Tennessee's looking to pick him up, and they're throwing the book at him, trying to pick him up. They're throwing everything they got.
And that's one man who's been tried and tested, got one Super Bowl at Tampa Bay, and very smart man. It's got connections with the NFL. Your college football players nowadays, they want to get to the NFL as soon as possible, as fast as possible, and they look for those NFL connections.
And that's a man that knows how to develop a quarterback as well, and that's what Tennessee's lacked, except for Joshua Dobbs. Joshua Dobbs was pretty good, but they've lacked elite quarterback play, unlike the rest of the SEC. You think you had Dak Prescott, Cam Newton, Jalen Hurts, all kind of players like that, but Tennessee, Joshua Dobbs was all right, but there's no all-star player. Florida had Tim Tebow. Tennessee needs an all-star quarterback and somebody that can raise the quarterbacks up right.
Yep, we hadn't seen Tennessee really fight for anything lately. Last year, like you said, they had a few lucky wins, and I would say luckily, very heavily, not lightly. They won those games by luck,
and things were looking up for them. They played Georgia Tech to open up the season, correct? In Atlanta, was that Tennessee?
Yes,
yep.
They did.
And they pulled it out.
They won, yeah.
And the season was looking up for them, but they came to a crash and
they burned.
Yeah, crash and burn.
I want to say they crashed and burned. I can't remember who they played, but it was like a fourth down conversion late in the ball game, and they're on the goal line.
What about the Florida game with the Hail Mary?
Oh yeah,
that one hurts too.
That one hurts.
I just thought about that, and that was Florida's only saving grace of their season. But now they've gone down the drain. Jim McElwain's gone. They're going to need a new coach. We were talking about it on our college football show Wednesday night, Kenny Knox College Football Countdown show, and it looks like there may be 4 or 5 SEC coaches gone, and there's a lot of good coaches in Florida. And we were talking about the state of Florida. Out of all the coaches in the state of Florida, there may be only one that is still the same next year in the big schools, and that's Mark Richt at Miami. Everybody else, Jimbo Fisher, they're talking about Jimbo going to Texas A&M. I've heard a lot about that.
Really? I had not heard that.
I've heard a lot about Jimbo going to A&M, and everybody's like, oh, what's the buyout? Well, the buyout for Jimbo Fisher is $40 million. But Kenny Knox brought this up Wednesday night. He said, do you know how much money that Texas A&M has in, like, some kind of fund? I forget. He said they have, like, $13 billion in an athletic fund. So they can buy him out and give him more than anything. He can give him all the money he wants to if that's who they want to coach.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
That's facts. And Lane Kiffin at FAU, he is first in the conference in the Conference USA. He's having a heck of a year.
Which he's brought in all the big names. You got your John Franklin. You got your quarterback who came from Last Chance U.
Yeah.
What's the name of that school?
East Mississippi.
East Mississippi.
College.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're getting ready to go here. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke can help you get to a better state, because Ken Seifert will talk with you, listen to you, and help you put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Ken Seifert in Roanoke and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Are you ready to start the next chapter of your life? New student early registration for spring semester at Southern Union State Community College is November 20th 28th and 29th at the Opelika campus and November 30th at the Wadley and Valley campuses. Regular registration for spring semester is January 4th, 5th, and 8th at all campuses. Your future starts now. Check out Southern Union State Community College at suscc.edu. Classes begin January 9th.
Life is a tough game, and when it gets tougher, say from auto accidents, falls, or even medical conditions, the Expert Rehabilitation Services can get you back in the game. Nowhere can you find better rehab services than the Rehab Center at TRC, formerly known as the Inn. New name, same great service, with intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapy 6 days a week. Our therapists are trained in hip and knee replacement, strokes, amputations, cardiac disease, and many other debilitating diseases. The Rehab Center at Trailers Retirement Community covers East Alabama and West Georgia's premier rehab center. Call 334-863-3500. Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service of Wedowee is proud to be a sponsor for the area high school football games. There you can find a wide variety of new and used farm equipment. Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service will help you with financing on the spot. They are located just north of Wedowee on Highway 431. Go by or call Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service at 256-363-1132. That's 256-363-1132.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Well, welcome back to Fultondale High School. Fultondale against Randolph County. Randolph County 14, Fultondale 7. We're getting ready for the start of the second half. The Tigers of Randolph County will get the kickoff to start the second half, and Coach Prestridge trying to dial something up and get him in the end zone and try to get some more cushion to that lead.
Yeah, like I said earlier, before the ball game started, is Coach Bushman was going to come out and in that fast-paced offense, and that he did, and that's what put him, this first quarter. I mean, this first half over so quickly, and Pat Prestridge found the answer for it, and let's see if he can find a better answer to keep him from driving as far down the field. But as long as that he keeps him out of the end zone and keeps that scoreboard running, I can't see him complaining.
And Sylvania playing against West Morgan, the winner of this game will play them, the winner of that game. Sylvania's up 27-0 at halftime. So that one's looking very likely to be Sylvania playing the winner of this game. And I think both of these teams could beat Sylvania. I say the winner of this game is probably playing Piedmont. That's what I'm saying. So we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. Number 26 from Fultondale lining up to kick it off. That is Jonathan Aguilar.
Victorino Aguilar.
So back deep to receive for Randolph County. I see Trent Lane. I know Aaron Knight's going to be back there. Dante Davenport probably back there as well.
I see the number 9, the number 24, and I see the big number 1.
Yeah, the big Uno. Trent Lane, Dante Davenport, and Aaron Knight back deep to receive the kick from Aguilar. And here's the kick, a little pooch kick over the middle. This one's going to bounce down to Trent Lane. Lane fumbles it, picks it back up. He's trying to go at the middle. He's at the 30, big hit. Runs through a tackler all the way up to about the 37-yard line. Just, you got to take the running gear out from Trent Lane. That's about the only way you can bring him down.
Yeah, you know why he's number uno? Because whenever he comes up to a defender, they say, "Oh, no."
Oh, wow. Wow, you're fired for that one. Oh, man.
Cheesy jokes.
That was a rough one.
Yep, I know.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Wishbone set. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the edges of the bone in the backfield. Otario Hester, the fullback. Prestridge by himself here on the near side. They're blitzing up the A-gap. Here's the snap, handoff over the left side to Trent Lane. And Trent's in trouble. Trying to get to the edge, and he's at the 30. Taken out at about the 30. I mentioned they blitzed up the A-gap, and that's exactly what happened. So 2nd and 20 almost, I think. Not sure. Actually, 2nd and 15. 2nd and 17 for Randolph County. They're in the shotgun. First time all day they're in the shotgun. And they'll line up. Brody takes a snap, runs an option, tosses it over the right side to Aaron Knight. Aaron Knight cuts it up the middle to the 35-yard line. Third down and long. Third and 11 now for the Tigers of Randolph County.
You think Pat's going to try and throw it right here, Kyle?
Not sure. He might. Let's see what he tries here.
Might show us one of those plays we haven't seen all season.
Very true. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Aaron Knight, the running back, off of Brody's right hip. 7 seconds left on the play clock. Here's the snap. Brody dropping back, looking over the middle, throws it up top for Andrew Prestridge. He's got it. First down.
Good catch right there by Andrew Prestridge, and he went up there and got that one. That was Brody's first completed pass of the night. He was 0 for 4 in the first half, and it was a big third down conversion for the Tigers.
First down to the Fultondale 43-yard line. Wishbone set.
Back to the bread and butter.
Yep, back to the bread and butter. Wishbone set, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Brody snaps it, but there's a flag on the play. Offense, false start on the offense. So that'll back them up, and it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Tigers of Randolph County. So you get the big first down play, and that one hurt them.
Yeah, that one hurt him real bad, Kyle, and it's not a good one to have right here.
Sylvania up 34-0 now in the third quarter. Wishbone set. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane in the backfield. Brody snaps it, hands it off to Trent Lane over the left side. Trent runs over a man and gets inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
It was basically like about a 3-yard pickup on the play from the original line of scrimmage.
And now it's going to be 2nd and 7. That's about it. That's about an 8-yard gain on that play.
Good job by number 1, and great blocking from his backs and his line.
Wishbone set here. Atario Hester, the fullback. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the running backs. Andrew Prestridge by himself out here on the near side. E.J. Clark by himself on the far side. Here's a snap, and they'll fake it and toss it out to the right side to Aaron Knight. Good tackle right there by number 15.
Number 15 is Jalen Sims of the Wildcats, and it was a good tackle right there to put them back in a third down situation.
Yeah, Sims was not having any of that. Beautiful tackle, way to take the legs out from under him. So now it's 3rd and 11 for Randolph County. 9 minutes left in the third quarter. Randolph County 14, Fultondale 7.
Looks like they're going to go in the gun right here, Kyle. Are they going to the air?
10 seconds on the play clock. They're in the shotgun. 2 receivers lined up to either side. Aaron Knight, the running back, off of Brody's right hip. Brody's got 6 seconds left on the play clock. Here's the snap. Reverse to Dante Davenport. Davenport's got room. And he cuts back beside number 15, but he stopped. Another great play from number 15. He didn't get the tackle necessarily, but he slowed him down.
Yeah, he did. And that reverse was dangerous, Kyle.
Yeah, he had 2 blockers out there, but there was one man that wasn't blocked, and that was number 15, and he had a great play. So now Andrew Prestridge coming on to punt. Prestridge, he's a great wide receiver, but he is also a fantastic punter. Let's see.
Number 2 up top. Number 2 up top. It's wide open. Number 2 up top.
Let's see if Prestridge.
2 up top. It's wide open.
Let's see if Prestridge can punt this one. Andrew Prestridge on the punt. Let's see if he can get this one down inside the 20. And it'll bounce at the 3 and go in the end zone. So now that'll be first down at the 20-yard line for the Wildcats of Fultondale. Still 14-7, 7:54 left in the third quarter. So let's see what Jason Jones can do with the ball. His first drive of the second half. Jones in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. He's by himself back there in the backfield. RCHS is a little bit out of whack, and 22 does it to 22, and he's juking left and right, but not going anywhere north-south. So now he's down at the 20-yard line for no gain. RCHS was confused defensively. They had 2 cornerbacks run over to the near side very late, so luckily they were right on top of that play. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Still 14-7. Jones, the quarterback. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 to the far side. He'll bring a man in motion, and that's number 2, Moore. Jones snaps it, hands it off to Moore over the right side. Moore looking for blockers, and he gets a good gain. Let's see, about 7 on the play. Make it 3rd and 3 now. Trey Terrell on the tackle.
Trey Terrell making some big tackles tonight. We hadn't seen him making some big solo tackles in a while, but he's made some great ones tonight.
6:55 left in the third quarter. Jones, the quarterback. He's in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Takes the snap, hands it off to Morgan over the left side. Morgan looking for running room. Big tackle right there. Let's see, the tackle made by number 2, Andrew Prestridge. That's going to be 4th down. 4th down and short.
4th and short, and it looks like they're going to go for it.
Oh, yeah. I might go for it, or at least try to get him to jump off sides. I don't know.
Looks like they're switching up the offense a little bit.
Jones lining up to punt now. Jones, we talked about how good of an athlete he is. He's back to punt. Nobody's back deep to receive for Randolph County. And now they are. Trey Terrell going back, number 14. You got 1 second on the play clock. They get the snap back there. Beautiful punt from Jones. Fitted by Terrell, and Terrell fumbled it, but luckily it rolled right in front of him, and he fell back on it. He was trying to get a running start like an outfielder, as if you were going to crow hop and try to gun someone down at home. But his head start, he was too busy worried about the head start instead of catching the football.
Yeah, that's a big mistake that always happens in high school is they don't understand how much importance it is to securing a punt like that.
You got to secure the football before you run. So now it's 1st and 10. Wishbone set. Single receiver to the far side. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight, the edges of the bone in the backfield. Atario Hester, the fullback. Here's the snap. Hand off to Atario. Big hit up the middle. And he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Number 15, Sims, has been fantastic for the past 3 plays.
I do agree, Kyle. He's been really, really big on the defensive side of the football.
2nd and 9 now for Randolph County. They'll line up in the wishbone set. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the edge of the bone. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Here's the snap. Brody dropping back to pass, looking over the middle.
Get there!
He's only got 1 wide receiver. Brody rolling out to the right side, looking for somewhere to throw. Throws it to Prestridge. This one bounces off the ground, incomplete. That one's incomplete. It bounced off the ground.
Great.
Made something out of nothing there.
Yeah, great job right there by the offensive line to give great pass protection for long enough for him to be able to get outside and throw a pass at least.
34-7 Wadley with 8:05 left in the third. So now 3rd and 9 for the Tigers of Randolph County.
Brody sprinting in with about 15 seconds left to go on the play clock.
Yeah, they're running that play clock for all it's worth. Wishbone formation. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight, 5 seconds on the play clock. Single receiver split out to either side. Atario Hester, the fullback. Brody dropping back. Screen pass to Aaron Knight. Aaron Knight on the far side. He's at the 50. He falls down at about the 48-yard line. I don't know what happened to Aaron right there.
That's a great spot they gave him again.
Aaron just kind of, his legs gave out.
Yeah, I think he's favoring.
4th and 1 for the Tigers. Let's see what they do here. I think Aaron's going to have to come out. He's limping.
I think he might have a cramp.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. Just kind of save air and night. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Football season is here, and Big Boys is ready to take all your area high school football orders for banners, T-shirts, and yard signs. At Big Boys in downtown Roanoke, next to the old theater, you can find drones with cameras, Traxxas remote control vehicles, motocross riding gear, and motorcycle helmets. Big Boys also has a huge indoor batting cage. Go by or call Big Boys at 334-863-6427. That's Big Boys in Roanoke, 334-863-6427.
It's a fact. When you need medical care quickly, you want a professional there to attend to you or your loved one. That's why you need Emergency Medical Transport, or EMT for short. Their staff of highly trained technicians and paramedics get medical help to you quickly and safely during those important first few minutes of an episode. And getting you to the hospital is only part of the process. Efficient, accurate medical assistance while you're getting there is all important too. That's why when you need medical help quickly, you can rely on Emergency Medical Transport, Roanoke, Randolph County, and surrounding areas.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
On 4th and 1, the handoff to Trent Lane over the left side, and Lane fights for a first down. First down, Randolph County. Trent Lane over the left side gets there. So now they're coming out in the I formation. Trent Lane dots the I in the backfield. Hester, the fullback. Single back, well, a single wide receiver to either side. Brody under center. 15 seconds on the play clock. Brody takes a snap. He'll hand it off over the left side to Trent Lane. Trent Lane met in the middle and tackled for a gain of maybe 2. 1, maybe 2. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Still 14-7 Randolph County.
This is a fast-paced ball game, Kyle.
Yeah, this clock is rolling. Yeah. Remember, Wadley was ahead of us by like 8 minutes earlier. We're now 3 minutes ahead of them.
Means we're doing a lot of catching up.
I formation now. Single wide receiver to either side. Trent Lane dots the I in the backfield. Brody dropping back to pass, throwing it over the right side. Beautiful pitch and catch right there to his favorite man, Andrew Prestridge.
Second conversion of the night for Wortham.
He didn't throw that one too high. That one's on the money. That's a dart. 3rd and 3 now for Randolph County. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see what Coach Prestridge dials up here.
Yeah, they broke the huddle.
They broke the huddle with 11 players right there. There's 9 seconds left. They actually broke the huddle with 10. They're in the wishbone set. 5 seconds left. They're trying to get everything going. Handoff over the right side. Big tackle right there. Guess who it is? Number 15, Sims.
The ball carrier on the play was number 8, Atario Hester. And another 4th down situation for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Brody's counting his numbers right now.
Yeah. I don't think Coach Prestridge, I don't think he wanted to call a timeout there, but his offense was flustered on that play.
It was, and Brody running in with 15 seconds left to go on the play clock.
13 seconds on the play clock. They're lining up in the wishbone set. Atario Hester, the fullback. Trent Lane. And there's going to be a timeout from Coach Prestridge. Timeout, Coach Prestridge. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Looking for that beautiful, unique floral arrangement? Well, look no further than Julie's Flowers and Gifts, located behind Burger King in Roanoke. They specialize and take pride in their signature designs. Always elegance in design, using high-quality, fresh, and silk flowers. Every customer is unique, and every design is unique for that customer. Stop by or call 334-863-6001 and also visit them online at Julie's Flowers and Gifts, RoanokeAL.com, or check them out on Facebook.
It's fall, and the ever-changing weather can make it hard to keep your home comfortable. Don't sweat it. Talk to the specialists at Bain Heating and Air Conditioning for help. Right now, they're offering up to a $1,600 rebate on a qualifying new Lennox system that can give you the control you need and the comfort you want. Call Bain Heating and Air Conditioning today at 1-800-894-3353. Alabama license number 12072.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Here we go, 4th and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Brody rolling out to the left side, throws it over the top, and it is incomplete to Andrew Prestridge. I don't think he overthrew that one. Just Andrew slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been a good conversion right there because the cornerback actually jumped up in front of Andrew, and the ball went over his head just perfect enough, but Andrew just not able to get up under it.
So now RCHS having to rely on the defense. Fultondale coming out in the shotgun. Jones, the quarterback, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Takes a snap, rolling out to the right side. He's got 21. He's looking over the middle to number 7. This one thrown. Intercepted! Andrew Prestridge going down the near sideline. He's at the 20. He's got to beat Jason Jones. Cuts back at the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Andrew Prestridge. His second interception of the game. And the Tiger fans go wild.
I'm bottling my emotions up as well right now, Kyle. But I want to look at something. I know this is a completely different thing to look at, but I'm looking at number 24, Aaron Knight, on the sideline right now, and he's laying down, being looked at by the trainer, and it does not look good.
Yeah, Aaron Knight.
Looks like they're looking at his knee.
Aaron Knight being looked at by the trainer. He's pulled up now. He's just limping. He's a guy they'll definitely need. So 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Wishbone set. And they're running a man off. There's the flag. They had 12 men.
Let's go. We got a chance. Let's go.
Had 12 men on the field. 2:10 left in the 3rd quarter. That's a flag. Back them up 5. Make it 1st and goal from the 10 now. Coach Prestridge not happy once again.
Is it the inverted ball? No.
Now, Brody under center. Power eye set. Trent Lane dots the eye in the backfield. Brody's going to toss it over the left side. Trent Lane cuts back in the middle looking for running room. He's to about the 5-yard line. And they got a 5-yard penalty. That got him to about the 1.
Yeah, that penalty's big. And there's been a lot of big penalties against both teams that have turned into negative things that could have been 6 points.
Wadley gets a fumble recovery and scores. Wadley 41, Isabella 7. That was in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Right here, it's 14-7 RCHS. Tigers facing 2nd and goal from about the 5-yard line. Wishbone set. Brody snaps it. He fakes the handoff. He's looking over the top. Way to evade the tackle. Brody just trying to run for his life. Brody making things happen. And he finally gets hit. Brody loses the football. Picked up by Fultondale, but they're going to whistle. They blow it dead. They blew it dead. They say his forward progress was stopped.
Wow.
That was huge.
That was huge.
That was a huge call.
Wow.
But the whistle's in the official ruling. The whistle blew the play dead due to forward progress. And now it's just a booing stock from the Fultondale team. I mean the Fultondale stands, excuse me.
It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5 now. But that was number 34, Joshua Stanton, got the fumble out of the air, and he was running down the far sideline, and he was gone. That would have tied the ball game.
It would have, and Brody just fought back to get back to the original line of scrimmage right there. Good job by him to avoid all those tacklers.
Yeah, Brody was fighting real hard there. Lining up in the wishbone once again. Trent Lane, one of the edges of the bone in the backfield. Can't get the number on the other one. They'll fake the handoff. Brody over the top looking for Andrew. He got it. Touchdown.
No, that failed. Did he?
It wasn't Andrew.
It was EJ.
EJ. E.J. Clark, the tight end.
Put 6 on the board.
Put 6 on the board for E.J. Clark.
Good job by the Tigers converting that. Scared me for a minute there.
Yeah, good pitch and catch right there from Brody. Brody's making it happen. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Randolph County scores again. Buck Hurd lining up for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. Randolph County 21, Fultondale 7 with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on 94.7 WLWE.
You know, some of us were just born with dull or discolored teeth, but they don't have to stay that way. In just about an hour, Dr. Michael Edwards can give you that $1 million bright white smile you've always wanted. That's all the time it takes in his office, or you may elect to do it at home. Dr. Edwards also offers a convenient 3-week at-home whitening program. Both are completely safe and approved by the American Dental Association and the FDA. Don't let dull or discolored teeth keep you from smiling. Call Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service of Wedowee is proud to be a sponsor for the area high school football games. There you can find a wide variety of new and used farm equipment. Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service will help you with financing on the spot. They are located just north of Wedowee on Highway 431. Go by or call Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service at 256-363-1132. That's 256-363-1132.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Braxton Daniel lining up to kick this one off. Randolph County scores a touchdown on a pass to E.J. Clark. It's 21-7 Randolph County here with 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the kick. This is a sky kick to number 12. He's at the 30. He's going to try to return it up the near sideline. Now he's going to cut it back all the way around. Looking for running room. E.J. Clark trying to stretch it out over there. Now he's making men miss. Beautiful play by number 12. He's up to the 40-yard line, man. He made a cut right there that broke 4 ankles.
It did, and it was dangerous play right there on both sides of the football, but good job to make sure that he didn't get any further.
That's Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Fultondale, on the carry there. He was smooth with the moves. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Shotgun set for Jones. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. His running back, Derek Moore, off his left hip. They'll bring a man in motion. That's number 21, Yao. The snap. And the quarterback's going to run it. There goes Jones. Jones to the 50, 45, taken out at the 40. And E.J. Clark has to run him down and take him out at the 39-yard line.
Some of these Tigers licking their wounds right now, and E.J.'s one of them. Aaron Knight as well. They both gotten hit pretty hard tonight and went down and got up fighting for this Tiger team.
Jason Jones coming out with 29 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 21-7 Randolph County, but Jason Jones trying to cut that lead down to 7. Jones in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the near side. They'll bring a man in motion. That's Yao once again. They'll bring him in motion to the near side. He'll line up in the slot. Here's a snap. The run over the left side by number 4, Jason Jones. Jones with a big cut, and he is caught in midair by number 51. And it'll take him down after a gain of 9.
That'd be Marco Woodgett.
Yeah, Woodgett with a good tackle there. They get 2nd and 1 now. 8 seconds on the game clock. I don't think he's going to get the play off. He's got 2 seconds. 1-0. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, 21-7 Randolph County. We'll take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7. Well, right now, I guess we'll just keep it here. We're going to throw it down to Eric real quick. Eric, how's everything going on the sidelines? If he can hear us.
Eric, can you hear us down there, bud?
There he is.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm experiencing a little technical difficulties. If I get on one side of the field, I can't hear you that very well. But, yeah, I can hear y'all. What's up?
How's everything going down there on the sidelines?
Hey, guys, everything's good down here. The weather's fine. It's 59 degrees. It's it's better than it has been. Last week was really cold and a little humid. Humidity's at 50%. Grass, you couldn't ask for better grass for this weather. But yeah, everybody's fired up down here. The coaches gave the refs a little bit of their mind. With that call that was blown dead. But yeah, everybody's fired up, and it's looking to be one of those games.
Yeah. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. I posted on the Wadley football page, and I actually put Wadley versus Fultondale. I'm all over the place. My apologies. Wadley's up 41-7. So now, 1st and 10. Well, actually, it's 2nd and 1 for Fultondale. 2nd and 1 Fultondale from the 30-yard line. Jones, the quarterback. He'll bring Yao in motion. He's going to run it over the right side with Yao. He hands it off to him. Yao looking for running room. He gets upended at the 29-yard line by number 9, Dante Davenport.
And we know that number very well. And he's been pretty big on both sides of the football.
Looks like he's a yard short. Like a 3rd and 1 now for the Wildcats of Fultondale. They're getting the play from the sidelines. Jason Jones has 20 seconds left on the play clock. We're just entering the 4th quarter. Your score, Randolph County 21, Fultondale 7. Shotgun set, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. They bring a man in motion. Fake it to him. Looking long to number 7. He's hitting the back. Boom! He's sacked in the backfield. It's going to be a 4th down play. Number 51.
Marco Widget.
Jones made a beautiful play there. He had a man in his face, and he juked him out, but when he juked and he turned around, he was staring 51 in the eyes. And that is trouble. So now it's 4th and about 5 for the Wildcats of Fultondale. We're in the 4th quarter. It's 21-7 Randolph County. Fultondale's going for it. Jones, the quarterback in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones, the quarterback, number 2. Derek Moore, his running back, off his right hip. Here's a snap to Jones. Dropping back, looking left. Looking over the middle. He's going to scramble to the left, throws it over the middle. Caught! 1st down and more inside the 20. Inside the 10. 5. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 12, Will Smith. The Fresh Prince gets his own touchdown.
He does, Colin. He was wide open on that play. And like you said, Jones is a very mobile quarterback, and he's able to move around enough to, as a defensive back, you're not going to be able to guard a player for 10 seconds, and he's pretty good at doing that.
So Fultondale scores a touchdown, and it's 21-13 with 10:18 left in the 4th quarter. Here comes the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. 10:18 left in the 4th quarter. 21-14 Randolph County. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Big Boys is ready to take all your area high school football orders for banners, T-shirts, and yard signs. At Big Boys in downtown Roanoke, next to the old theater, you can find drones with cameras, Traxxas remote control vehicles, motocross riding gear, and motorcycle helmets. Big Boys also has a huge indoor batting cage. Go by or call Big Boys at 334-863-6427. That's Big Boys in Roanoke, 334-863-6427. Life is a tough game, and when it gets tougher, say from auto accidents, falls, or even medical conditions, the Expert Rehabilitation Services can get you back in the game. Nowhere can you find better rehab services than the Rehab Center at TRC, formerly known as The Inn. New name, same great service with intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapy 6 days a week. Our therapists are trained in hip and knee replacement, strokes, amputations, cardiac disease, and many other debilitating diseases. The Rehab Center at Trailers Retirement Community covers East Alabama and West Georgia's premier rehab center. Call 334-863-3500.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Here's the kickoff. This one fielded at the 35-yard line by Trey Terrell. That's where he will be taken down. So Trey Terrell falls on it at the 35, and it's 1st and 10 for Randolph County. Your score, 21-14 now with 10:18 left in the 4th quarter. If you're Coach Prestidge, you'd like nothing more than a long, sustained drive to run this clock.
Yeah, and 6 would make it a lot more comfortable for Coach Pat Prestridge.
The Fultondale fans fired up. Wishbone set. Single receiver out to the far side. They'll bring a man in motion. That's Aaron Knight. They'll toss it over the right side. Big hit. Sims in the backfield for a loss of about 7 on the play.
Jalen Sims is carrying this defense right now for the Wildcats. And that was a big stop.
I think they had Aaron Knight out there trying to block him on that play, and he couldn't get to him. 9:48 left in the fourth quarter. Second and long. 12 seconds on the play clock. Shotgun set, 2 receivers either side. 8 seconds on the play clock. Brody's trying to get the play in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the snap. Brody rolling out to his right side and throwing it over the top. It is complete. Andrew Prestridge.
Andrew making it look effortless out there. He looked like he just jogged out of bounds on that play. He's a really long player, so he doesn't have to take as many steps.
Yeah, they look like they were just playing pitch and catch in the backyard on that one. 3rd and 1 for the Tigers of Randolph County. They're at their own 44-yard line. They'd love to get this one. Fultondale has a lot of momentum right now. Isabella scores, and it's 41-13, but that game in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. They line up in the wishbone. Brody under center, takes a snap, hands it off over the right side. First down. He's got it by a length of a football.
That's number 24, Aaron Knight on the carry, tackled by number 15 of the Wildcats.
Aaron Knight, a tough man. He's back out there fighting for it, and he got the first down.
And E.J. Clark looking like he's having a little bit of technical difficulties with his running gear.
E.J. has a hitch in his get-along right now. They'll wind the clock. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 21-14 Randolph County in this big game between one-loss Randolph County and undefeated 11-0 Fultondale. Wishbone set. Trent Lane, Aaron Knight in the backfield. Here's the snap. They'll fake the handoff. Brody dropping back, looking over the top. He's going to have to run. Brody looking for running room. He's going to cut it back in the middle. Big hit from behind, and he's up to about the 50-yard line from that big hit. I'll give him a gain of 5 on the play. Beautiful hit right there by Garyon Tolliver. But he kind of rode him for 5 yards. Brody is playing smart right now.
Yeah, Brody playing smart, and this is playing to his good side. They're only running 2 receivers, which is really dangerous because when you've got 3 defenders out there, it's hard to cover. I mean, it's not that hard to cover 2 wide receivers.
I formation, 2 receivers to the far side. They run an option play. Toss it to Aaron Knight over the right side. And 3rd and about 2 now will be the call. So 3rd and 2 now. Toss over to the right side to Aaron Knight. The cornerback on that side, on the far side of the field, made a good play. So it's 3rd and 2. Randolph County running that clock like Coach Prestridge would love to do. We're inside 7 minutes, 30 seconds left.
The play clock hasn't even started yet, and the clock is just ticking away.
Yep. Play clock still sitting at 25. The play clock hasn't started. Now it starts. Here's a toss over the right side to Aaron Knight. He's got a first down. Cuts back inside the 40-yard line. He's down at the 36.
Tackle made by a big number 15 again. Another tackle for him. He has had a great night tonight.
Sims has had a fantastic night. And we talk about Jason Jones being a D1 athlete. Sims is a D1 athlete. He's been all over the field. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line for Randolph County. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 10 on the play clock. They're still trying to get the play in. Single back set, 3 receivers to the far side. 5 seconds left. Brody snaps it, tosses it over the right side. This one, beautiful tackle. Guess who it is? Sims.
Jalen Sims on the tackle right there. Good job by him. The carrier on the play was number 9, Dante Davenport.
Sam's is number 15. He's playing like Ronnie Harrison, covering against the run. He's having a good night tonight. 2nd and 10 now. 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. RCHS up by 7. Trying to grind it out. Aaron Knight will dot the I in the backfield in the I. 2 receivers to the far side. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Brody under center. Brody snaps it, hands it off to Aaron up the middle. Aaron has got a hole. He's down to about the 30.
Tackle made by none other than number 15, Jalen Sims.
He's at the 31-yard line now. 3rd and about 6. RCHS wearing white jerseys with gold numerals and silver pants. But Aaron Knight's uniform is not white. It's not even close anymore after what he's been through. He's like an off shade of silver right now. He's got a lot of dirt, a lot of hard play for him. Richard Bledsoe looks the same way as he does. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Brody in the I. Brody snaps it, dropping back to pass. Out route to Andrew Prestridge. He's got it. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. Incomplete. Tried to throw it out to Andrew Prestridge, and I think it went through his hands.
It did, Kyle, and that's going to stop the clock with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in this ball game. That's not what the Tigers were looking for.
4th and 5. Wadley scores again, 48-13 in the 4th quarter. 4th and 5 now for the Tigers of Randolph County. And they're taking their time. There's 5:17 left in the ball game. Fultondale's crowd getting fired up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The snap, the toss over the right side to Aaron Knight. Aaron trying to make a hole. He's hit. He doesn't have it. He's not going to get it. He's stopped. Randolph County confused on offense again. And Coach Prestridge, Coach Prestridge is not a happy man. So there's 5:08 left in the game. And Fultondale has the ball down by 7. You're putting the ball in the hands of Jason Jones. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side.
Gonna need a big stop.
Derek Moore, the running back, off the quarterback's right hip. Here's the snap. Jones over the right side. Jones trying to make something happen, and he gets by the 2 defenders and gets out of bounds. Oh, that's a flag. That's a flag. If he doesn't throw a flag, I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
So Jason Jones was out of bounds, and, you know, you have the sideline, and then after the sideline, there's where the line you need to stand behind as coaches, and there's black tarp over there, and he got hit on the black tarp, which is like 5 yards out of bounds. Jones got hit 5 yards out of bounds, and there was no flag. And Richard Bledsoe's injured. That's big.
That's really big.
But that should have been a flag.
Yeah, I do agree, Kyle. That was a terrible – well, I'm not going to say that was a terrible decision from the officials because that would be not nice of me, but
yeah,
I'm not seeing what they saw from up here.
Yeah. So, after all that, Jones took a lick 5 yards out of bounds that it's going to be 2nd and 7.
Looks like his helmet almost hit the asphalt right here.
I know, yeah. He got hit so far out of bounds, he almost hit his head on the track. That's how far out of bounds he was when he got hit. Still no flag. 25 seconds left on the play clock. They're carrying Bledsoe out. Shotgun set here, single receiver to the far side of the field. Here's the snap, the handoff over the right side, and he gets by 1 tackler, cuts it back. 22. Number 22 gets close to a first down to about the 43-yard line. I think he might have got a first down. He did. First down. They're moving the chains. 4:51 left in the 4th quarter. Randolph County 21, Fultondale 14. First down, Wildcats. We all thought it would come down to this kind of game, and it has. Split back set in the backfield. Jones under center. Jones snaps it, hands it off over the right side. Aaron Knight. Aaron Knight, the middle linebacker, playing his tiger tail off.
He is, Kyle. He's playing like that. Jalen Sims on the other side of the football, he's making tackles that shouldn't be made.
He's playing like Jeff Holland is who he's playing like. Shotgun set, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Jones, the quarterback, his running back, number 2, Moore. Here's the snap to Jones, dropping back, looking over the left side, and throws it over the top. It's picked off by the Tigers. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, and E.J. Clark picks it off.
Yeah, and it was tipped off right there by number 51, Marco Woodgett, and deflected up in the air. It's like a tip drill, and E.J. Clark saw it and picked it off, and now it's Tiger football.
And what Jones saw was a man that was wide open on a curl route that would have been for a first down, but it just got tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's the 3rd turnover for Fultondale tonight, the 3rd interception. Randolph County 1st and 10 from the Fultondale 37-yard line. Wishbone set, Aaron Knight, Trent Lane in the backfield. 4:04 left in the game. Tigers up by 7. There's a snap to Brody. Toss over the right side to Aaron Knight. Aaron Knight cutting it back upfield. He's got 4 plus more. He's still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! I don't know how he got out of that.
I don't either, Kyle. That was like a bear trap, and he got his way out.
I thought he was down after like 4 or 5 yards, but I just see him high-stepping his way past the sticks and gets into the end zone.
Yeah, I think some of the Fultondale players thought he was going down too, but he was able to stay on his feet, and he got past them and took it in for 6 for the Tigers.
Aaron Knight has been through the ringer tonight. He got injured and was taken out for a few plays, but he ran like his hair was on fire. And here's the PAT from Buck Hurd. This one's up, and it is good. 28-14, Randolph County with 3:53 left in the final quarter of play. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Lafayette Nursing Home is a long-term care facility providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
Any football coach can tell you that it takes a great game plan to succeed. Knowing what you want to do and how to do it, blended with the talents on your team, creates a winning combination. The same holds true in your financial life. And at First State Bank, we have accounts, loans, and financial services to tailor to your unique needs and goals. Backed by experienced and professional bankers, exceptional service, and prompt responses. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender in Lineville, Wadowee, and Ashland.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Oh, boy. Randolph County up 28-14 here in the 4th quarter, and they'll kick a squib kick. Good hands right there from the front line. That's number 23, James Adams Smith.
And a coach over here to our right side, Kyle, he said this ball game's not over, and that's the truth. There's still 4 minutes left in this ball game. And
when there's a man like Jason Jones on the football field, it's never over.
It's never over. Not until the last tick of the game.
Not until that clock finally expires. This game is far from over. Just got to keep your head up and keep grinding. Jones in the shotgun rolling out to his right side. I see a flag. There's a flag probably for holding. Jones just kind of looking for somewhere to throw, and he's going to have to throw this one out of bounds. There's a flag. I'm guessing it's for holding. He threw it at the 44-yard line is where he threw the flag.
And Kyle, read the name out to me, but number 11 was wide open right here at about the 40-yard line.
Lucas Wells.
Wells was wide open. right here at about the 40-yard line. There wasn't a defender within his area of about 7 to 10 yards, so missed shot by Jason Jones, excuse me.
Oxford up 27-7.
Yeah, throw some more of them updates at us, Kyle.
Yeah, 27-7 Oxford. Piedmont's up 28-13. The Sylvania game's pretty much over. Sylvania's all over it. The winner of this game is going to get that. Get the Sylvania. Shotgun set here. Jones by himself in the backfield. 2 receivers to either side. Jones takes a snap, dropping back to pass. Looking over the middle, stepping up in the pocket. Looking to throw long. He's throwing it deep. What an arm. It's incomplete. Oh, he had him wide open. He threw that pass 70 yards in the air, and it was beautiful. And it just went out of the hands of Khalil Yao.
What a throw.
What a throw. Oh, my. Timeout, RCHS. Going to take a 2-minute break with them. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Are you ready to start the next chapter of your life? New student early registration for spring semester at Southern Union State Community College is November 28th and 29th at the Opelika campus and November 30th at the Wadley and Valley campuses. Regular registration for spring semester is January 4th, 5th, and 8th at all campuses. Your future starts now. Check out Southern Union State Community College at suscc.edu. Classes begin January 9th.
Here's a word from H&M Drug in Wedowee. If you're tired of waiting in line at the so-called discount pharmacy, step up to real service. Come to H&M Drug in Wedowee. You're invited to save time. Call in your prescription and use our drive-in window. Major credit cards are accepted, and we honor most insurance plans. H&M Drug in Wedowee, the cure for the common drugstore. Open 8:30 to 6:30 Monday through Friday and 8:30 to 12 on Saturday.
Hi, this is Steve Smith, manager at Russell Dewitt Center in Roanoke. On behalf of the Russell Companies and all the employees at Russell Dewitt Center, I'd like to offer a big congratulations to all the area high school football teams on their efforts this season. Russell Dewitt Center is pleased to have been part of the support of area schools and helping to bring you area high school football on Eagle 102.3. We also want to thank you for your business and pledge our continued efforts to provide you with the finest products and service available. Come see us at Russell Dewitt Center, Highway 431, Roanoke.
Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service of Wedowee is proud to be a sponsor for the area high school football games. There you can find a wide variety of new and used farm equipment. Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service will help you with financing on the spot. They are located just north of Wedowee on Highway 431. Go by or call Huddleston Equipment Sales and Service at 256-363-1132. That's 256-363-1132.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
3 minutes left. First down for Fultondale, and that's a busted play.
Blown dead as well.
Yeah, busted play. That one's blown dead. Jones asked for the snap, and he didn't get the snap, and the whole line moved before the snap happened. That's a false start. That'll move him back 5 yards. A beautiful pass from Jones to Yao got them down inside RCHS territory. But now they're backed up to the 30.
And a lot of things that I want to talk about during breaks. There's a lot of holes in the coverages. And look who they've got in the ball game. Look at that number 12 sitting back there.
Yep. Dangerous receiver. He's dangerous. He scored a touchdown on the last drive. He's to the far side of the field. Jones by himself. Taking the snap in the shotgun, looking over the middle. He's got 22 over the middle, wide open. He's going to have to run it. Jones looking for a first down. There's a block. I don't know. A close call right there. But a good gain from Jones.
Good gain, and he got out of bounds, and that's what counts. And
second and about 3 now. 2:41 left on the clock. 28-14 your score. Randolph County on top. Jones lining up in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Jones with 14 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking over the middle. He's got all day to throw. Steps up in the pocket, looking to run. Throws it, sidearm, and it's dropped by Yao in the end zone. It hit him in the chest, and he got hit in the back, and he dropped it.
Yeah, and that was a big drop right there. But another thing to look at is an incomplete pass is better than letting that clock run right now, because that 2 minutes and 33 seconds is precious to these Wildcats.
3rd and 3 now for the Wildcats. Shotgun set. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Number 4, Jones, the quarterback. 2:33 left. Jones takes a snap, looking over the right side. He's rolling that way. Throws it over the top. It's caught. This one down inside the 5-yard line. That's a first down. 1st and goal now. 2:24 left in the 4th quarter. 1st and goal for the Wildcats at the 5. 2:24 left. Still a 2-score game. Jones snaps it. He's running over the left side himself. He's hit hard, but he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, he was hit right there by number 21, Jay Wright, but he was unable to wrap up on the play, and that converted a 6-point.
Jones limping a little bit after that play, coming to the sidelines. I think he's cramping. Give the man some pickle juice on the sidelines. 2:12 left in the 4th quarter. Lining up for the PAT is Fultondale. 28-20 your score. The kick is up, and it is good. 21-28 your score. Randolph County on top in the 4th quarter with 2:12 left. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
You need medical care quickly. You want a professional there to attend to you or your loved one. That's why you need Emergency Medical Transport, or EMT for short. Their staff of highly trained technicians and paramedics get medical help to you quickly and safely during those important first few minutes of an episode. And getting you to the hospital is only part of the process. Efficient, accurate medical assistance while you're getting there is all important too. That's why when you need medical help quickly, you can rely on Emergency Medical Transport, Roanoke, Randolph County, and surrounding areas.
It's fall, and the ever-changing weather can make it hard to keep your home comfortable. Don't sweat it. Talk to the specialists at Bain Heating and Air Conditioning for help. Right now, they're offering up to a $1,600 rebate on a qualifying new Lennox system that can give you the control you need and the comfort you want. Call Bain Heating and Air Conditioning today at 1-800-894-3353. Alabama license number 12072.
First State Bank is celebrating 45 years in the banking business and would like to thank you, the customers, for making us your bank of choice. First State Bank is always happy to help you with any of your financial needs, whether it's your first checking account or applying for a loan. Stop by any of our 3 locations in Wedowee, Lineville, or Ashland for a friendly and unique banking experience. First State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Southern Ambulance Transport is always on call and always there when you need them. And we hope you don't need them, but if you do, call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367. They are your reliable emergency and non-emergency transportation, the highest quality of service. Southern Ambulance Transport is always ready. Call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367.
Football season is here, and Big Boys is ready to take all your area high school football orders for banners, T-shirts, and yard signs. At Big Boys in downtown Roanoke, next to the old theater, you can find drones with cameras, Traxxas remote control vehicles, motocross riding gear, and motorcycle helmets. Big Boys also has a huge indoor batting cage. Go by or call Big Boys at 334-863-6427. That's Big Boys in Roanoke, 334-863-6427.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
On the kickoff, the first was an onside kick, but there was a flag on that. So they kicked it deep, and it went over Aaron Knight's head. And after it went over Aaron Knight, it bounced to about the 1-yard line. Aaron picked it up and was stuck in the end zone. It was close to a safety, but Aaron dove out of the end zone and got to the 2-yard line. So now it's 1st and 10, Randolph County, from their own 2-yard line. So 2:10 left in the game. Tigers up by 7.
Confusion right now, Kyle. There's a lot of things that I'm not seeing that hopefully Pat's seeing since they're on the 3-yard line. Ooh.
They line up in the wishbone. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane, the edges of the ball in the backfield. Brody under center. They'll bring a man in motion. And they'll hand it off up the middle. There he goes. There goes number 8. He's to the 40, 50, being run down from behind. 40, 35, 30. He's got one man to beat inside the 10, down at the 4-yard line. A fullback dive. Every time they had run that formation, it was a toss. Every time they run that formation. This time they threw a wrinkle in it, had a fullback dive to number 8, Atario Hester. And Hester gets all the way to the Fultondale 5-yard line. But give credit, Marquise Henderson never gave up. He ran his tail off all the way down the field and hawked him down at about the 5.
Yeah, but it's a good thing to go from the Tiger 3 to the Wildcat 3, I believe. No, excuse me, 4. So
Atario Hester with a big run right there. That was huge.
Yeah, and you saw all the linebackers shifted. And when they shifted to the near side, that left a hole for Atario Hester to book it.
Well, the reason being is because they ran a toss every single time they've run that formation. That time they just put a wrinkle in it. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Brody under center. Here's the snap. Handoff over the left side. He walks into the end zone. Trent Lane, touchdown Tigers. Trent Lane scores a touchdown, and it's 34-21 with 1:27 left.
1:27 left, Kyle. This is a ball game.
Final in Wadley, Alabama, 55-19. Dogs on top. And for Georgiana, 18-0. Georgiana took the L. Marengo wins.
That is the upset of the night for 1A football.
So here's the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. 35-21 with 1:27 left in the game. We'll take a 1-minute break and listen to area high school football on WLWE 94.7.
Every town has one, that friendly hometown restaurant that serves good food every day. In Roanoke, it's Gedney's Restaurant and Grill on Highway 431. What are you doing for lunch tomorrow? You could be enjoying Gedney's Lunch Buffet, home-style vegetables with a choice of meat. Give us a call at 863-8272 or come by and see why everyone eats at Gedney's. Gedney's Restaurant and Grill, more than just a steakhouse, located on 431 in Roanoke.
Football season is here, and Big Boys is ready to take all your area high school football orders for banners, T-shirts, and yard signs. At Big Boys in downtown Roanoke, next to the old theater, you can find drones with cameras, Traxxas remote control vehicles, motocross riding gear, and motorcycle helmets. Big Boys also has a huge indoor batting cage. Go by or call Big Boys at 334-863-6427. That's Big Boys in Roanoke, 334-863-6427.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
So here's the squib kick from RCHS. It'll be fielded at the 45-yard line. 1:27 left in the game. Randolph County up 35-21. This one's still far from over. Jones can make it happen.
If anybody can, Jones can.
That's right. If anybody can make it happen, it's Jason Jones. 1:27 left in the ball game. Down 2 scores. He's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. They're at their own 45 on first down. It's a snap to Jason Jones. Jones dropping back to pass, looking over the middle. He's looking for 21, Yao, but he's getting pressured. Throws it over the middle. It is incomplete. If that pass would have been on target, Trey Terrell would have picked it off because he was standing right in front of number 11. Yao was wide open down the field, down the middle, but Jones never could look for him because by the time he got open, Jones had a man in his face.
A lot more pressure on Jones tonight than I could could give to this defensive line of the Tigers. They've done a great job tonight.
Yeah, the Randolph County defense holding Fultondale to 21 points so far. That's been fantastic. Shotgun set. Jones by himself in the backfield. 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side. And he's rolling out, looking to run. He gets by E.J. Clark. He's up to the 50, gets out of bounds at about the 48. Out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. It looked like he got to the 48, but they'll say he stepped out at the 49. 1:10 left in the game. It's 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats. Jones lining up in the shotgun once again. He's got 3 to the near side, 2 to the far side. 15 seconds on the play clock. Jones takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking over the right side. Number 11's wide open, and he throws it on a curl route to Will Smith. Smith to the 35. Smith trying to make some plays. Smith jukes out 4 defenders. He's down to the 20, still going. And they push him out of bounds. What a play by Will Smith. That guy doesn't want to go home. 55 seconds left in the game. First down, Wildcats inside the RCHS 20. They're at the RCHS 19.
Yeah, after he caught the ball, he caught the ball at about the 31-yard line, and he went out of bounds at about the 18. So this is a good run after catch.
Yards after catch. A lot of good yak there. Now Jones dropping back to pass, looking over the middle, throws it. It's incomplete. It goes behind the receiver. Had him wide open in the end zone, but threw it behind him. 49 seconds left. It's a 2-touchdown ball game. RCHS on top. Jason Jones and the Wildcats down at the Randolph County 18-yard line. Jones in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 3 to the far side. Jones takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking over the left side. He's going to roll that way. Looking to run. He's got a man wide open. He's got him at the 5. Will Smith jumps over a man into the end zone. Touchdown, Will Smith. So now it's 27-35. It's Will Smith's second touchdown of the night.
And they were both huge touchdowns as well.
Smith had the big play with the yards after catch as well earlier in this drive. 40 seconds left. Fultondale not going away easy. They're undefeated for a reason. Here's a snap. The PAT is up, and this one is good. So it's a 7-point ball game, 35-28 here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Here's a word from H&M Drug in Wedowee. If you're tired of waiting in line at the so-called discount pharmacy, step up to real service. Come to H&M Drug in Wedowee. You're invited to save time. Call in your prescription and use our drive-in window. Major credit cards are accepted, and we honor most insurance plans. H&M Drug in Wedowee, the cure for the common drugstore. Open 8:30 to 6:30 Monday through Friday and 8:30 to 12 on Saturday.
Looking for that beautiful, unique floral arrangement? Well, look no further than Julie's Flowers and Gifts, located behind Burger King in Roanoke. They specialize and take pride in their signature designs. Always elegance in design, using high-quality, fresh, and silk flowers. Every customer is unique, and every design is unique for that customer. Stop by or call 334-863-6001 and also visit them online at Julie's Flowers and Gifts, RoanokeAL.com, or check them out on Facebook.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at Eagle1023.com.
40 seconds left. Here comes the kick from Fultondale. They kick the top of this one, and it is fielded by Fultondale. Fultondale's got it. It's Sims. Sims has got it. The referees are talking it over. I'm not sure what's going on. The referees are talking it over. I don't know if they're saying the kicker touched it. Oh, man, they're saying the kicker touched it. And RCHS gets the football. Man.
What a heartbreaker right there.
Where the flag is? Flag is still not on the field.
Yeah.
There's still not a flag on the field then.
As the coach beside me saying, he never threw the flag. He never threw the flag, but he just, after the play was over, they all huddled up and said the kicker touched it 1 yard short.
No, we don't have DNs. I don't have two DNs. I need two DNs out there. Two DNs.
If I'm Coach Busby, I'm heartbroken. And you can hear the anger from the fans. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Randolph County from the 49-yard line. One of the Fultondale players talking to one of the referees. It's 53 from Fultondale talking to the referee. And now the referees are talking once again. Not sure what it's about now. But that was a wild call, especially when you don't throw the flag.
Yeah, you got to throw the flag right there, Collie. In the heat of the moment, I understand, but you're an official, and your job is to throw the flag right there. But, you know, they came back together and made that decision, so that's final.
So now 1st and 10, Randolph County from the Fultondale 49-yard line. There's 40.7 seconds left. Fultondale has 3 timeouts. Wishbone set. Aaron Knight, Trent Lane. 2 edges of the bone in the backfield. Lining up in the A-gap, getting ready to blitz. Here's the handoff to Aaron Knight over the right side. Aaron Knight turning those legs. He gets about 3 yards. Timeout Wildcats.
2 more left. 2 more timeouts, I should say, for the Wildcats. And
2nd and 7 will be the call. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
It's fall, and the ever-changing weather can make it hard to keep your home comfortable. Don't sweat it. Talk to the specialists at Bain Heating and Air Conditioning for help. Right now, they're offering up to a $1,600 rebate on a qualifying new Linux system that can give you the control you need and the comfort you want. Call Bain Heating and Air Conditioning today at 1-800-894-3353. Alabama license number 12072.
Life is a tough game, and when it gets tougher, say from auto accidents, falls, or even medical conditions, the Expert Rehabilitation Services can get you back in the game. Nowhere can you find better rehab services than the Rehab Center at TRC, formerly known as the Inn. New name, same great service with intensive physical, occupational, and speech therapy 6 days a week. Our therapists are trained in hip and knee replacement, strokes, amputations, cardiac disease, and many other debilitating diseases. The Rehab Center at Trailers Retirement Community covers East Alabama and West Georgia's premier rehab center. Call 334-863-3500.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
So now another run on 2nd down and another timeout. It'll be 3rd and about 7 now for Randolph County. We'll take another 1-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
At RMC, we love serving people in small towns throughout Northeast Alabama. But there's nothing small about the care we provide. For example, we're a member of the UAB Cancer Network, have been awarded the Blue Distinction Award for Cardiac Care by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, and are rated in the top 5% in the country by the Commission on Cancer. It's not about the size of the town. It's about the strength of our regional health system. Regional Medical Center. Advanced technology. Advanced care.
Southern Ambulance Transport is always on call and always there when you need them. And we hope you don't need them, but if you do, call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367. They are your reliable emergency and non-emergency transportation, the highest quality of service. Southern Ambulance Transport is always ready. Call 256-357-2222 or 1-800-757-7367.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
So the Fultondale defense holds on 3rd down, and now it'll be 4th and 7. 24 seconds left in the ball game. Randolph County up by 7.
If your Pat Prester's right here, you get Andrew and you punt it, and you punt it inbounds, and you get it to not go in the touchback as a touchback.
So now it's 4th and about 7 for the Randolph County Tigers after this timeout. We're going to stay right here. Andrew Prestridge coming back to punt. Prestridge got a good punt off last time. It just rolled into the end zone. Prestridge is going to try to pin him deep here. Let's see what Fultondale does if they come for it. The only thing with coming for it is you don't want to roughen the punter penalty because that's a free first down. 15 seconds on the play clock. Andrew with his heels at his own 41. 8 seconds left. Snap to Andrew. And he gets this one off. This one will die.
He touched it. He touched it. He kicked it.
It died at the 20. So it dies at the 20. That kick took 10 seconds. There's 15.4 seconds left. The kick took 10 seconds. 15 seconds left. Here comes Jason Jones and the Fultondale offense.
No timeouts.
No timeouts. Nobody's got any timeouts. Randolph County's up by 7. Randolph County running a prevent defense. Jones in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Jones takes a snap, dropping back to pass, looking over the middle. There's a flag on the play. Jones rolling out, throws it over the top. This one is caught. Big hit on Yao. 4 seconds left, but there's a flag on the play. The flag is thrown at the 18-yard line as soon as he snapped the football.
There's 2 flags, actually, one by the line judge and one by the back judge.
Maybe it's offsides because they let it be a free play because he threw it as soon as he snapped it. So I don't know. But there's 4.1 seconds left. Let's see what the referees call here. Let's see what the call is.
They might have thrown the flag saying that he was
dead ball. Ineligible receiver downfield on Fultondale. So now there's 4.1 seconds left in the game. 4.1 seconds left in the game. 35-28 Randolph County. Randolph County can smell victory, but it's still a 7-point game. They got to stop them right here. Jason Jones in the backfield by himself in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the far side, 3 to the near side. Jones snaps it, dropping back to pass, looking over the middle. Jones going to run it himself. He's hit from behind and taken down. That's the ball game. Tigers win. Tigers win 35-28. Randolph County survives Fultondale. We'll take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Start your children off with good dental care, and you and they will save money in the long run. That's because small problems can be caught early before they become major problems. Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee can help put your child on the right dental path and keep them there. Teeth sealants can help prevent decay and the sometimes painful results that can make your child afraid of maintaining good dental health. Dr. Edwards offers expanders and space maintainers to keep teeth perfectly aligned and is licensed for pediatric IV sedation. Call Dr. Edwards for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
Lafayette Nursing Home is a long-term care facility providing a home, not just a bed. They offer skilled nursing services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Lafayette Nursing Home also has podiatry, dental, and eye care services, as well as in-house x-ray, lab services, and mental health care services. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, private pay, and long-term care insurance. Go by and see Lafayette Nursing Home at 555 B Street Southwest in Lafayette, or call them at 334-864-9371.
It's a Southern tradition as old as the land itself. When people gather, we bring food. Good food. Lots and lots of good food. Well, tradition just got easier. Now at Jack's, we do catering. Hand-breaded fried chicken and tenders made from scratch biscuits, southern sides, and sweet tea. From a dozen biscuits for your morning meeting to a big game tailgate for your crew, Jack's Catering makes it easy. Order online at eatatjacks.com, and we'll have it ready when you get here. Hand-breaded southern chicken, hearty sides, biscuits, and sweet tea. They're going to love you when you walk through the door. If you can't be there yourself, send the party to them with a Jack's gift card. Whether you're feeding one person or 100, a Jack's gift card makes it simple. Catering, gift cards, it's easier than ever to take classic Southern flavor wherever you go. Jack's, all about the South.
You know, some of us were just born with dull or discolored teeth, but they don't have to stay that way. In just about an hour, Dr. Michael Edwards can give you that $1 million bright white smile you've always wanted. That's all the time it takes in his office, or you may elect to do it at home. Dr. Edwards also offers a convenient 3-week at-home whitening program. Both are completely safe and approved by the American Dental Association and the FDA. Don't let dull or discolored teeth keep you from smiling. Call Dr. Michael Edwards in Wedowee for an appointment or consultation at 256-357-2882.
Are you ready to start the next chapter of your life? New student early registration for spring semester at Southern Union State Community College is November 28th and 29th at the Opelika campus and November 30th at the Wadley and Valley campuses. Regular registration for spring semester is January 4th, 5th, and 8th at all campuses. Your future starts now. Check out Southern Union State Community College at suscc.edu. Classes begin January 9th.
You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7 and online at eagle1023.com.
Right now, Fultondale playing their alma mater for their seniors the final time, and a real classy move by RCHS to turn around and kind of just stand and let them have their alma mater and not do anything crazy. A really respectful move from Coach Prestridge and the Tigers.
Yeah, if there's one thing that Pat Prestridge has a lot of respect for the teams that he plays, and a heck of a ball game from Jason Jones and Will
Sims.
Smith and Jalen Sims. He's a senior, if I'm not mistaken. But
I believe so.
It's a big, big ball game tonight, and
they got nothing to hang their heads about. Those guys played hard and played good. They just didn't come out on top against the Randolph County Tigers, but the Randolph County Tigers going to round 3, playing Sylvania next week. That one's going to be at home. Randolph County's one more step closer to the state championship. They'll move on to round 3. But, hey, they're not the only ones moving on to round 3. Wadley 55, Isabella 19. Dogs are moving on to round 3. And they'll play Marengo next week. That'll be a fun one. 35-28, the final here. Randolph County wins. We're going to take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Area High School Football on WLWE 94.7.
Are you ready to start the next chapter of your life? New student early registration for spring semester at Southern Union State Community College is November 28th and 29th at the Opelika campus and November 30th at the Wadley and Valley campuses. Regular registration for spring semester is January 4th, 5th, and 8th at all campuses. Your future starts now. Check out Southern Union State Community College at suscc.edu. Classes begin January 9th.
Friday nights in Alabama. That's all you need to say to bring high school football to the front of everybody's mind.